Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up, and if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.
And just like that, we back.
Booyah.
We back in the building, man.
Booyah. Right back at you.
Everybody in here, Gladder, Amir Jones, Genevieve, Yvonne Gordon, Drag Lee, Q Ball, Pamela Lilly, Just Regina. Everybody's in the house. Everybody's in the house.
Made their way.
Mandy McIntyre in the building as well. You know what I'm seeing?
They all made their way.
Shout out to Chadwick Bryan over on YouTube in here early.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to anybody over there on Twitch. I often forget about you, but you know, we still got love for you. We a work in progress, you know what I'm saying? We're a work in progress.
Yes, we are, but it's going to work.
Kimberly Williams in the house, too. Mike Leary in the house. Deetra Rowland in the house.
Seemed like everybody pulled up tonight.
They pulling up. It's late. I didn't think they was going to show up, boss.
Hey, you know. They said they was pulling up.
Niggas ain't doing nothing.
Niggas ain't got nothing to do no way.
They ain't doing nothing. No.
Ain't got no job no way.
Diego Red is in the building.
Money Boss is definitely in the building. And it ain't too late, because after this show, you know where I'll be. Right between your mama's legs.
Yeah. It's a little late, so
she might be sleeping. We done.
Wake her up.
Gotta wake her up.
Adrian McCann in the house also. Genevieve says, daughter sleeps, so I'm in there. Because this is not a child-friendly program.
Nah, it ain't, but we try to make it as friendly as possible.
We try.
That's what we tried to do, make it as friendly as possible.
Shania Babcock is in the house.
Okay.
I hope I'm not murdering your name like I often do, people. You know we meant well if I did, though. You know we meant well.
If we tore it apart, it's okay.
I did. Let me see where we starting at tonight, man.
Let's get it on.
You good, boss? How was fight weekend for you?
You know, it was great. It was great. I enjoyed myself out here.
It was lit.
It was lit. It was lit.
City
it was crazy.
Lit.
That was crazy.
City was definitely lit. The stars was out.
Yeah, they was out.
Shout out to Tank.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tank. He did that. You know what I'm saying?
As he said, when he said.
He did that for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many of y'all might have caught the fight, but it was definitely one for the books. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a good fight.
Was it?
For me, it was because
explain that.
They did a lot. They did an amazing job with
promoting it.
For sure. I haven't seen a fight promoted that well since Floyd's era. They would have he created the 24/7s and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, without that, they still managed to have the whole world tuned in talking about this. You know what I'm saying? And I think also the black Hispanic thing is always, but it's usually black Hispanic fights.
Right.
But that had a thing about it. The kid was a poster boy, internet sensation or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He had that young, all-American, handsome guy look, you know what I'm saying? So It had a thing around, and
He looked like Oscar De La Hoya when he came in.
He was Oscar De La Hoya Jr.
Yeah.
Is that what Oscar De La Hoya was trying to create?
Yeah, bro. I told you anyway. Like, he just wasn't ready for the stage. He's never fought in an arena that big. He's never fought amongst that many people. So it's kind of like, like Floyd when he fought Canelo. Just wasn't ready.
Right.
Canelo still, after taking that loss, went and whooped a lot of asses.
Yeah, Canelo did whoop a lot of asses.
You know what I mean? And took a lot of names. So he just
How do you see
ready.
this kid's career going from here?
If they stay on him to believe that he can be as great as they keep telling him, I believe he can go somewhere because he can fight. He can fight. You can see that he got the boxing skills. It's just you got to put him up against some tougher opponents to find out. You know what I mean?
Shout out to him. He was humble. Yeah. He said before the fight that he just, no matter how the fight went, he wanted to be cool. And Tank was a real one because he was like, fuck that, we ain't going to be cool. But he took pictures with him and he hugged him and talked to him. You know what I'm saying? He could have dogged him.
Right.
Could have did him bad.
But Tank is learning because the old Tank would have did that.
The old Tank would have shitted on him?
Old Tank would have shitted on him.
Okay.
Just like he didn't shit on Rolly. This is the new Tank.
How long ago was the Rolly fight?
A year before. Last year he fought the Mexican guy that he just beat a couple of months ago. So last year before that fight was the Rolly fight. Okay. So he's humble about winning now.
He's grooming himself
to be that. Like he's not the guy that he was when Tank whooped your ass before. He was shit talking big time. You know what I mean? And it's funny when he was talking shit because it was like you're in a remedial elementary school. He was remedial in the motherfucker when he talking shit.
A lot of blows to the head. You know Star Jones says it was a great fight. One thing I know about Mayweather is he is not, excuse me, going to put his effort into anyone who is not going to be the greatest. Davis will be the next Mayweather. Okay.
But Floyd, see, this is what people don't understand.
I thought they split.
They split ways. They split ways. So, but Floyd, like he said, just because we split ways and not doing business together, I still love him as a little brother. You know what I mean? And I'm going to teach him everything he needs to know that I can teach him. So that's just, mentoring and grooming.
Holly Brodden says, my account disabled. I want y'all to get my stars what I need to do. Maybe Pam, if you can help her with that.
Yeah, talk to admin. Talk to our admin.
Pamela Lilly is her name. She might be able to find a way to help you do that. Anybody else in the comments know how to help her with that, help her, because I'm on the inside looking out. I don't know. She
said her account was disabled. You gotta,
because we ain't seen you in a minute. We missed you.
Yeah, you probably gotta re-able your account, and it'll go back to old ways. It'll go back to its old ways, as long as you know how to re-enable your account.
Right, but apparently, boss.
Yes.
Tank wasn't the only one fighting. Blueface, baby. He had a fight over, I think, in London.
Right.
Against a guy named Ed something. Doesn't matter. And I've said Blueface can box a little bit. I've seen him like in backyard boxes. I think I've seen one boxing match. Let's take a look at some of his fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. You got to be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for because Ed is throwing bombs. But again, here we go.
Now wait, 4 or 5 more punches and maybe, even though he's not... Oh, as I say that, there's the right and left. I was just about to say he was playing a dangerous game with that rope-a-dope and then he comes back with that. This one's got everything, hasn't it?
It's got everything. Brawl for alls, swinging for the bleachers, mouthpieces flying, fans cheering. We got the whole thing right now. Classic rope-a-dope, man.
I'm missing old English geezer between these two excitable young Americans. I'm sat right in the middle.
Break down, boys, the full effect. You're right here at home, baby. We'll welcome you in. Man, even right here, Blueface does not need to be here. But he just invites a fight. He's inviting it. He's here to fight. He doesn't care about anything else right now. He's been taking shots, but then, again, returns beautiful shots. But, oh, almost like that knockdown, that standing 8 gives Ed a chance to get back into the fight.
Ed again, Wade. He's hurt him again.
Yeah. Oh, these are big shots in the corner here. Referee taking a close look.
He did a little something out there. What do you think of Blueface's boxing skills that you see on the screen? What do you think of that?
For a person that doesn't do that, he looked good.
Right.
He looked good for a person that doesn't box, because I've seen people fight and it looks crazy, but him in a ring throwing punches like a boxer, you can tell
looks good.
It looks pretty good.
Genevieve Feathers with 100 stars.
Wow.
Ashley Vigil with 200 stars.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Too.
Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. The cash is at the bottom. The stars is at the bottom also.
And they have activated Star Party on us. Oh,
shit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's get
Activated Star Party. Let's go. Let's do it.
Yes.
Money Boss, get to it.
Yes. Yes.
Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Active Star Party going on in this thing. You know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't know, we dance anytime y'all throw a foul wow, or anytime the Active Star Party is activated. Genevieve Feathers with another 30. Lanai with 50. Ashley Vigil with another 200 piece. You know what I'm saying? Early. But one of the things about this fight that a few people pointed out was Krishan, his lady, you know what I'm saying, was on the side. And they're saying the baby bump is gone. So I got some still footage of it, of the fight, and then some audio. I didn't want to play the audio because there was some shit on there that we probably would have got hit for. But they saying there's the baby bump. They saying the baby bump is gone. It don't look like how it looked when she was at the elementary school. It don't look like it was at the school. At the school, it looked like it was out. But she could have just had in and out or something.
Right. Could be anything.
Could be.
We just don't know.
So I don't know. Neither do we really care.
I was just about to. Bro, you know what? I was just about to say. I don't give a fuck. I'm being rude or nothing about that situation. Like, I don't give a fuck.
The people do, though. The people love these people, and we're here to give the people what they want. You know what I'm saying?
That is crazy.
To give the people what they want. So with that being said, let's stay right here with Blueface. He has an interview somewhere after the fight at a shoe store with a guy, a vlogger or something. And the guy asked Blueface, does he believe Krishan is his soulmate? This is what he had to say.
The most, man.
So would you say she's your soulmate?
Hell no. No. She's a fucking cellmate. That's what she is. We locked the fuck up.
You told her a cellmate.
That's my cellmate. That's my cellie.
Hey, I actually thought you was gonna say yeah. He's like, hell no.
We locked the fuck up. We cellmates.
Serious.
Care about the most, man.
So would you
That is hilarious.
Nigga said, no, not my soulmate, my cellmate.
Cellmate.
and I think in his world, it kind of mean the same thing.
Right.
I think he really love her. Or he's stuck with her. What we looking like back there? I see
We're down
you.
3.
We're down 3. Lakers are playing right now.
So you know how we are when the Lakers are playing.
You know how we get.
We are halfway entertaining. I'm just so sorry to keep it so real.
These niggas always get us at the edge of our seat. Well, last game we mashed out. We was up by like 30.
30, yeah. We didn't have to.
You know what I'm saying? And then they came
The
back.
referees are full of crap right now. They just do any. They just
hating
do us
on us?
any. Yeah, they just do us any old kind of way.
Boss, you ever seen this meme right here? Take a look at the screen. It was I don't even know how to explain, but people use it when it's like, what? When they're confused about some shit. This young lady. I guess she was 13 years old at the time of this. So
it's over.
This is one of those where the hell are they now moments. Let's see what she looks like now.
At a food fight, and they're just throwing stuff across the cafeteria, and I'm like, why are they throwing food? That's not okay, and I'm mad. Like, I'm mad. At a food fight, and they're just throwing stuff across the cafeteria, and I'm like, why are they throwing food? That's not okay, and I'm mad. Like, I'm mad.
The glow up is real for her. She glue up because that don't look like the same goddamn person.
Not at all. Not the fuck at all. They say the ugly duckling always turns into the beautiful swan.
Yeah, she blossomed.
Blossomed well.
Blossomed well. Just tripped me out that was her. You know
that's why I told you that ain't her.
Right. In weird news, you familiar with who Designer is, right?
Yeah.
One hit wonder Designer.
Is it one hit?
Panda. He had another song?
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Chitty. What is that shit called?
Yeah, all I know is Panda.
That shit. Everybody do this now. Chitty water. Some.
That's him?
Man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's him too.
I gotta pull it up.
Yeah. Timmy Waters or whatever. Timmy.
Oh, Jimmy. Yeah.
Whatever the hell the song is called.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a hit.
I don't know.
Panda was a smash.
Panda was something that you don't get in the next 10 years.
Right. He immediately shot to stardom.
That's just like, what's the boy name? All gold, everything boy. Same thing.
What was that nigga name? Something James.
Trinidad James.
Trinidad James. That nigga popped out looking like Jerome and Rome and blew up.
Right.
Trinidad James. Well, Designer, this is crazy. This is strange news. Designer is being charged with indecent exposure. The feds say Designer masturbated on a flight in front of flight attendants mid-flight. The FBI affidavit says a jar of Vaseline dropped into the aisle as he was getting up to switch seats. This is crazy.
A jar of Vaseline.
Landing in Minneapolis, they spoke with Designer who told him it happened because he really didn't get much cootie while in Japan and was brick hard when he got on the plane.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and this is real.
I was just about to say, this can't be real.
This is real. This nigga is all over the news tweaking. You couldn't wait?
Again, when you give certain people some money, it enhances who they really are. That's all money does for people, is enhance who you really are. You're not that person without the money. You're that same person without the money, but when you get the money, it enhances that person like 9,000.
Mystical.
Right.
Yeah. My guy was tweaking, though.
Is this a joke, though, for real?
It's on everything. I had to go look a few times, and that's the statement he gave as the reason why. He always seemed a little off, though. He talked as fast as he raps in real life. He's always seemed a little weird.
That's crazy.
Always seemed a little weird.
That is crazy.
All right. Let's do this. This lady is about to teach you all how to have a barbecue with $0. Let's take a look.
I feel like having a cookout. I ain't got that much money though. Let me call some people. Hey, what you doing? What y'all doing today? Yeah, I'm getting ready to throw some stuff on the grill. Yeah. Got the grill fired up. I got everything except sausage. Just grab a pack of sausage. All right. What's up, girl? Nothing. Getting ready to throw some stuff on the grill. Yeah, I got everything except I need probably an extra pack of hamburger meat. I ain't got enough. I'm gonna make fresh burgers, yeah. I got buns, I got sausage. Cool. All right, bye. No, I'm gonna invite her over too. I'm fixing to call her now. What's up, girl? Nothing. Got the grill on, getting ready to throw some stuff on the grill. I got everything. Just bring some wine, a beer or something like that. What you prefer? I got a half a bottle of vodka. Well, just bring a fifth. Yeah, I got the mixes and stuff. I got sausage, a hamburger. No, I ain't got no chicken. I got a couple chicken wings, but it ain't gonna be enough. Yeah, just bring a family pack. Probably about another hour or two. All right, I'll see you when you get here. Bye. And that, my friends, is how you have a cookout with no money. I feel like having a cookout. I ain't got that.
She finessed her way into a whole barbecue.
A whole barbecue. She wasn't playing.
That's crazy. I don't know. I got everything. I got everything.
I ain't got shit.
Really don't got a damn thing.
Ain't got a damn thing. But you know what? I got everything. That is a super finesse.
Finesse.
That is a super finesse.
That was crazy.
That was a crazy finesse.
That was a real big finesse. All right, let's take a look at this before we get into something more serious. It was fight weekend. A lot of people was here, every casino, every hotel. This guy was in the MGM, ordered something from Subway, forgot his cookie, came back to the register to add one to his order. And I guess the guy at the register was just about to take his smoke break because look at what he had in his hand.
Rolling folks at the MGM, bitch. Rolling folks at the MGM, bitch. Rolling folks.
My nigga was rolling him a blunt at the register. At the register. You know what I'm saying?
Give a nigga a job.
All right, we down one, y'all. We down one.
Give him a job.
Yeah, you know, because the break is you only get a 15. You get a 30 and 2 15s.
Do you?
Yeah, usually.
No more hours?
At Subway, I don't think you get no hour lunch at Subway. Y'all let me know. Do most jobs give a 30 and 2 15s or an hour and 2 15s? At Subway, I think you're going to get a 30 and 2 15s. And you always got to walk to where the break shit is. And then he's trying to smoke, so he got to get outside. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So he got to get that blunt roll before he get out there because he ain't got time to get out there and roll the blunt. You know what I'm saying? You familiar with Don Lemon?
Yeah, Don Lemon, yeah.
He has a 17-year career with CNN.
Right.
I just know he usually has some non-favorable things to say about some of us, although he's one of us. CNN fired that ass today.
What?
Yes, sir. Don Lemon has been terminated from CNN after 17 years.
Oh, God.
After 17 years, and Don released this statement. He says, I was informed this morning by my agent that I have been terminated by CNN. I am stunned. After 17 years at CNN, I would have thought that someone in management would have had the decency to tell me directly. At no time was I ever given any indication that I would not be able to continue to do the work I have loved at the network. It is clear that there are some larger issues at play. With that said, I want to thank my colleagues and the many teams I have worked with on an incredible run. They are the most talented journalists in the business, and I wish them all the best. And I wish Dude the best too, even though I don't see eye to eye with some of the things he's done. He is a journalist who did put in 17 years at CNN, which is pretty hard to do for a black person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
What do you think's kind of behind? You think it's too much backlash behind the whole him and his boyfriend on the beach?
I think because of what's going on right now with that whole alphabet game,
Budweiser, Bud Light, Nike
I
shit.
I don't think that's the reason. I think they were trying to get away from allowing him to say the things he was saying, and they're pushing their agenda.
He became too much of his own man.
Yeah, he was getting too. One thing you can't do is get bigger than the place you work at.
Right.
Once you start getting bigger than the place you work at,
never outshine the master.
You damn John.
Tie game, y'all. Tie game.
You can't be bigger than the place, you know. And he was getting extremely too big. So,
yes, 48 laws of power. Never outshine the master.
Right.
That's what they say. Never outshine a master. I'm pretty sure he'll land somewhere. And then even if he doesn't land somewhere in the climate we live in, he could do a podcast and be rich. You know what I'm saying? Lashina Aid says, the person who is running CNN is a Trump lover. And I'm glad you brought up OG Donald.
He was too.
Because OG Donald says, good news. The dumbest man on television has finally been fired from CNN. I almost forgot that was in there. Shout out to Lashina.
They had their love-hate affair. Them two had their.
He was on his side sometimes.
Yeah, he would ride with him in some cases, and then he'd bash him all the way to the dirt. So that was like Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali when they was doing their thing. So.
They did have a big love-hate thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the late great Muhammad Ali.
The Trumpster is a mug, though. I love the Trumpster because he be saying
we up by one.
He be saying some of the damnedest shit.
Speaking of the Lakers, speaking of being your own, after last game, I guess D'Angelo Russell was about to sit down for his post-game interview, and he wanted to put his drink. He has a new drink called Cocoa 5 or something, and he sat his drink in front of him, and they came and was tripping, trying to remove it. Let's take a look.
That drink.
Wow.
No. My parties. No. I'm gonna find me. Look, Cocoa 5. Okay.
D'Angelo, what did you make of the first quarter, holding them to 9 points, the energy in the building?
Thanks, Timo.
Cool. Cocoa 5.
You don't leave it. You don't leave it.
Can I see my bottle?
Come here.
Let me see my bottle. Let me see my bottle. Let me see.
That drink.
He seemed a little upset at first, and he, at the end, he kind of just
Cocoa
laughed it
5.
off. But how do you feel about how they do that, bro? Because
I think it's bullshit.
It is.
It's very much so bullshit. So you're telling me that I can't promote me, but everybody else can promote me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're
40
paying.
commercials playing all in between the game.
Right.
Gatorade is on the seats. We just saw at the fight, Gatorade was on the ropes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it was they new drink that they was trying to promote out.
Cool.
So I understand that. Like, I just don't get I just don't get that these players are doing what they're doing and they can't promote themselves.
Yeah, that's janky.
They can't promote themselves.
It's pretty janky.
Everybody else can promote them with what they got doing on.
You promote everybody else because if I'm not here shooting the ball, there's no place for you to advertise. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Walter Freeman says you got to pay
Ruckus.
for advertising.
Uncle Ruckus.
Walter Freeman says you got to pay for advertising. He's being paid already for being an athlete in the NBA.
Uncle Ruckus.
You called it. damn it, man. They don't let you wear your own shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a shoe.
Yeah, you can't even wear your own shoe. I'm playing basketball. Why I can't wear my shoe to play basketball?
It got to be approved.
Like, that's weak because it's all about controlling. I'm going to control you because I pay you. That's why I hate that these dudes that are professional athletes, when you're going to get 2 major checks. After your second major check, quit. Go start you guys' own league. It's enough of y'all with enough money.
Damn.
It's enough. Nobody's going to see 10 white guys on the court playing basketball.
Right. And it ain't enough. That's all it is. It just ain't enough of them believing in that theory to go do it. Because if the show don't come, man, nobody's going to the show.
Nobody's going to the show. If you build it, Fresno State, thank you for that. If you build it, they will come. Fresno State, the greatest fucking promoted. That was the greatest promotion ever.
Where they stole that from? Field of Dreams.
Yeah,
right?
the Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. They're going to come.
Yeah, we got to do something because it's crazy that we can't, you know what I'm saying? They allowing high school athletes to get a bag now, but here you are in the pros and can't promote your little drink. Man, they get a little drink.
It's crazy.
Pamela Lilly says that's fucked up. They have to wear and use stuff that they approve and can't use their own. And the league is getting paid for all
everything that's being used.
Nike's
paying them. Air Jordan's paying them. Adidas is paying them. Converse is paying them. What's the other? Under Armour is paying them. New Balance is paying them. Everybody's paying these people.
Right.
Because that guy is on the court.
Let us in on the bag at least. Then.
It's crazy.
And certain players do get these deals and they, you know what I'm saying? They getting their money. You know what I'm saying? Let me ruin your childhoods real quick. Let me ruin your childhoods. We all loved Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But I bet here's something you didn't know. Let's take a look.
64's Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. The gender of Oompa Loompas. Oh, that's... okay. You say there are no people in the world as small as that, said Mr. Wonka, laughing. Then let me tell you something. There are more than 3,000 of them right here in my factory. They must be pygmies, said Charlie. Right, cried Mr. Wonka. Pygmies they are, imported direct from Africa. They belong to a tribe of tiny miniature pygmies known as Oompa Loompas. I discovered them myself. I brought them over from Africa myself. The whole tribe of them, 3,000 in all. I found them in the very deepest, darkest parts of the African jungle, where no white man had ever been before. They were living in tree houses. They had to live in tree houses. Otherwise, being so small, they would be gobbled up by every animal in the jungle. When I found them, they... were practically starving to death, and they were living on green caterpillars, and the caterpillars tasted revolting. It then goes on to describe how Mr. Willy Wonka convinced the leader of this tribe to, in fact, allow all 3,000 of his tribe members to be put in boxes with little holes and shipped to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory to work there. All 3,000 men, women, and children. And they were paid in cacao beans, and they eat cacao beans, and he just has all of this free labor due to these tiny African 1964's Charlie and he just...
The Oompa Loompas.
Was real.
Was niggas.
That was real. The Oompa Loompas was real.
Tayasha Willis says, I've heard that before. Pamela Lilly says, I knew that. I never knew that the Oompa Loompas
was real.
Was from Africa. Because they made them purple, right? They was green or purple.
Green.
Was they purple or green? I think they was purple and
green pants.
Wore green pants, yeah.
Yeah, green. Yeah, green and purple. Because remember Violet turned purple?
She ate
Violet Beauregard or whatever her name was.
Now I gotta watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Violet.
Now I gotta watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Okay, Kiana Allen says they touch on it a little bit in the remake, so I gotta watch the remake. I gotta watch the remake. Yvonne Gordon says purple. Yeah, they were purple. Walter Freeman says he gave them a better life. Next topic.
Uncle Rocky.
This nigga is sick. Pamela Lilly says in the movie they're orange. Which movie?
Are they orange?
I thought in the original they were purple with like green hair, green clothes or something.
The movie, they may have been.
How many movies?
Funny colored.
Now I gotta watch it again.
No, we don't. All we gotta do is Google.
No, I gotta watch it. I gotta go see my boy Charlie win that ticket again. You know what I'm saying? I got to go see. That brought back memories for the kid. You know what I'm saying?
Charlie.
Speaking of the kids, I always tell y'all they are sponges and watching everything you do. There's no way you can't tell me this kid did not pick this up from his mama. Let's take a look.
I had to chill on the road rage.
Fuck you doing? Fuck you doing?
And I realized I had to chill on the road rage.
Fuck you doing? Fuck you doing? Fuck you doing?
And I realized I...
What the fuck is you doing? She said.
He was born ready to cuss him somebody out at the light. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck is
Be
you
very
doing?
mindful of what you're doing and saying around your kids. Because they apparently are listening.
Definitely listen.
Very closely. Speaking of people on the road, this is crazy right here. Texas man has been sentenced to life in prison after getting his 9th DUI. Doesn't say he's killed anybody, but he's gotten his 9th DUI, which means he could have possibly endangered somebody if he didn't have so many lucky nights. But he's saying, well, according to NBC News, Christopher Ferran Stanford, 50 years old, was given a life sentence in prison after receiving his 9th DWI charge, driving while influenced. Claiming he was unlucky rather than irresponsible for repeatedly driving under the influence, the reckless driver pleaded guilty to felony charge and was handed the life term by a Parker County jury. Damn it, that means the jury, he had a jury sentence. That wasn't just a judge. His peers gave him life. You think that's too harsh, or you think it's fitting?
Yes. That's just crazy. Don't get nobody no goddamn life for DUI. Think about it before they even considered making that even a law. Everybody was driving drunk. Before that became a law. See, that's what I don't like. And I want to get into it. Who made these people? Where did these people come from that just says, we're going to make this what it is, and you guys got to abide by it?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure a few motherfuckers hit a few motherfuckers. And like, you know what? He was drunk, and he was drunk. Maybe we shouldn't let him drink when driving these cars. And then somebody
that's
took
just
it
like saying,
and they proposed it.
That's just like saying he had a gun and he shot somebody. He had a gun and he shot somebody. So we shouldn't get them guns because they're going to shoot somebody.
I mean, that's what they're trying to do now. That's what they're trying to do. That's what they're trying to do now, though.
I understand what they're trying to do, but I'm saying because it's people that fought that now. That's it's hard for them to do. But I'm just saying, we live in this fake world that says the land of the free. How are we free when we're under a law that you have to abide by? You're not free. And we came into a world that nobody owned. Nobody owned this. We just came into it. Nobody was appointed ownership of it.
It was the land.
It was the land.
It was just the land.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I don't want to go get too deep. But anyways, the Oompa Loompa was orange, bro.
It was orange?
Yeah, it was orange.
Shout out to the orange Oompa Loompas. I'll probably be watching y'all later tonight.
Orange and green hair. Yeah.
Because all my shows, I think I've been watched them all. I'm watching From right now, and they only put one damn episode up. Have you seen From?
No, I didn't watch that.
So From is a TV show where these people are on the road traveling as a family, and then when they get to a certain point in the road, there's like a tree fell over. They can't go any further. They turn back, and then as they turn back, they begin to pass this little town, and then they keep driving, and then they back in the same little town again. So they say we must have turned the wrong way. They go, and then they back in the same little town again. They realize that there's no way out. They're trapped in some type of Bermuda Triangle thing or something. They're stuck, and everybody in this town has been stuck in this little town. They all came the same way. But the catch is at night, these monster things come out, these vampire people or whatever, and be tearing their ass up. Pretty good show. Season 2 just started. Only one goddamn episode was up, though. That made me mad. You know what I'm saying? That was crazy. Let me see where we at.
Something like a Max said, hey, graduated in December. Let's talk about it. This is not the show for that. Congratulations, but this is not the show.
She's graduating in December, or she just did?
No, she's graduating in December.
Okay, so we'll talk about it in December. See you in December.
Don't come and try to put a projection on what we should talk about on this show. Young lady.
Cozy in the building. The show is called From. The show is called From. TJ Shelton with another 100 stars. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. The Cash App and the stars are at the bottom. But something else is at the bottom, and that's the share button. Don't cost you nothing to hit that. Everybody hit that share button one time for us. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Hit the share button one time.
TJ Shelton, 100 stars.
I just read it.
Okay.
I just read it.
Okay, I didn't hear you. I'm looking at this Laker game.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You know I'm trying to get that
trying to lollygag to see if we're going to get out of there with the dubs. Okay. We got action. We got action.
That's all I need to see.
Lakers got action. You know what I'm saying? We got action.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We got action. All right, Disneyland is often known as the happiest place on earth. But you will learn that even in the happiest place on earth, there's a motherfucking hater. There's going to be a hater there too. Let's take a look at this.
Yes, that's great, but over here she's gonna be even better.
And he was gay.
And jealous, huh?
And jealous.
He was just gay and jealous.
Gay and jealous.
You could have let it was all she had to say was yes. I'll
they was
marry
getting
you.
down.
You had to come ruin that. That guy was better than some of us.
Them little Mickey Mouse ears would have came off.
Right off his head.
It would have been a boop, bop, boop, bop. They would have been like, yo, you have to leave. Yeah,
police would have been taking me out of there.
Yeah.
And the thing about the whole thing was he didn't just come get in the middle. He grabbed that guy's wedding ring.
Yeah. I'd have slapped this boy. Don't touch something that don't belong to you.
He would have hit.
Your mama didn't tell you don't touch something that don't belong to you. You didn't go to the store with your mama before.
Would have woke his whole game up right there in the happiest place on earth. Give us a second. We got 3.
Yeah.
All right, we looking good, y'all. We looking good.
Yes, we are.
Lakers is looking good. Boss.
Yes, sir.
You fuck with the wilderness any? Outside.
I'm not a real outside person like that. I mean, I've did some outsiding before, but I'm not an outside person like that. Like, nah, I don't just go outside and play in a field in the wilderness and trees and shit.
I love the ocean, even though I'm terrified of whales. I still jump in the ocean and shit. One thing I really don't like, I love to look at it. It looks beautiful. The snow. I had a cabin a few years back for my birthday. We got snowed in, trapped, had to stay an extra day or two. I really, you know what I'm saying? Wolf prints and shit under the house. Like, I really don't fuck with outside. But this guy is skiing, and somebody says this is what a glacier is. I don't even know what a glacier is. I thought a glacier was, what did the Titanic hit?
A glacier. No, an
iceberg. Duh. An iceberg. So what the fuck is a glacier? I know they got some water called glacier. Anyways, they say he went into a glacier. Let's take a look. This shit is scary as fuck. Let's take a look.
Olha como.
Done. Oh yeah, he done.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he done. That's when it's a hole in. He fell in it. That's like. It's like.
In the comments, they said luckily it was a crew of people not too far behind him who saw him go. They was able to like get him out of here. But that, because if he didn't stop where he stopped, it was a wrap.
It was over.
It was a wrap. I'm gonna play it again.
Gunzo.
Play it again with the sound. Because that hole was crazy underneath where he was able to dig his skis into.
Right. Gunzo.
Yeah, that shit was scary to me. That was scary to me. Walter Freeman says he was thinking quick. Yeah, you have to think quick. Shout out to him for being the crazy nigga to do it. There's a movie, I don't know what it's called, but it's a documentary, it's not a movie. But I watched it on a plane. I don't know where I was going. I was going somewhere far. But this guy, he just lives to climb the highest mountains and shit. And he does mountain after mountain. And finally, like, he does the last one and he dies. You know what I'm saying? He dies climbing the last one. It's sad, but it's an intense documentary. I can't think of the name of it. Y'all can find it. Check that out. Terrell K. Porter says, glaciers are located in the Arctic and Antarctica, with the largest glaciers appearing in Antarctica. Icebergs, on the other hand, are smaller pieces of ice that have broken off or calved from glaciers and now drift in the ocean. So I guess the glaciers are on land.
Icebergs in the water.
In the water. Okay. That was crazy. I don't want to see either one of them, a glacier or an iceberg. I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at this because we talk about.
Yes.
17 seconds. We have 5.
Yes, sirree. And with the ball too.
Wait for the foul. Who has the ball?
We do.
He can shoot free throws, right?
Uh-huh.
Schroeder can shoot free throws.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We often talk about the presidency and those who make the move to try to become. I always say anyone can run for president. There's just a small process you have to go through to put it in that you want to run. Anyone can run. You're not going to win.
No, but you still got to get elected to, like, you can put your name in the ballot, and then when they start voting for the
final
4 people, that's your ass is getting booted because you ain't got no money.
Well, this nigga ain't got a lot of money, a little money, but this nigga Afro Man said he's running for president in 2024. La da da.
Right. Yeah, it's over.
And I know why. Hey, because I got high.
You still high.
Because I got high.
Still high.
Because I got high.
Still real high.
Hey, he was high than a motherfucker when he went there. Put his name on that thing.
You not high. You still high.
You might not just be smoking weed now. What happened?
Remember we was riding down the street on Martin Luther King, and the 4 guys in the car next to us was playing Afro Man.
Hey, what's crazy though? Shout out to my nigga Vin Lokester. I got a partner out here from San Diego. That nigga will be, he got like 3 or 4 songs that he be slapping like, I'm like, who is that? That's Afro Man. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple slaps that niggas really do fuck with because the homie is from San Diego and he slaps some motherfucking Afro Man. Nigga. He will put some Afro Man on. You know what I'm saying? You ever see somebody who thought they said some fly shit, but it was completely the wrong shit to say?
Plenty of times.
This guy, I guess he feeling his little, he got a little snow bunny thing, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he posted his selfie with his girl and he said, Rosa Parks gonna get up if my girl need to sit down. Nigga.
This nigga crazy.
Nigga.
This nigga out his damn mind.
Nigga.
His milk of magnesia.
Yeah.
His clear punch.
Rosa Parks, beat your bitch up. What is you talking about? That nigga is crazy.
That clear punch you got right there, nigga, you better sit down.
Cozy says, we all know this nigga. Do we know this nigga? Let me look. I just saw the clip. Did a nigga we know go viral? He is looking a little familiar. Do we know this nigga?
I don't know. I ain't been sitting up here and watching. Think I know this nigga.
Oh my God.
Wait, let me do
I
it.
left him on the screen. Do we know this? I know we don't know this nigga. Please don't be from Fresno.
I don't know who he is. He don't look familiar to me.
Alita Nat says GTP. That's GTP? Oh my God. Oh my God.
I hope that ain't him. I just pray that ain't him. I pray that ain't who that is.
My nigga.
You gonna get...
Yep, it's unanimous.
You getting squally on me.
Come on, P.
Damn. Oh.
Not Rosa.
Like, that must be his first white girl. That must be his first white girl.
My nigga, we made it. That nigga said Rosa Parks is getting up.
That's gotta be his first white girl.
Plot twist. We all know this nigga. That is crazy.
We won that one.
Lakers win 111-117. What we at, 3-1?
3-1, guys.
Lakers up 3-1.
7 seed over the 2 seed right now.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Lakers with the win. My nigga GTP with the L.
With the big L. Where's he from again?
I think the Bay.
The Bay Area?
Oakland, maybe. I know.
Boy, Huey P will punch you in your eye right now for saying something like that.
Man. Damn it, bro. Maybe somebody else put the caption on his shit. You know what I'm saying?
We
Maybe
try to
his
find
last
anything to make it not be him.
Maybe his last bitch was mad. You know what I'm saying? And she took it and put that on there. I'm trying to slander my niggas, Gary.
That's crazy. Rosa Parks.
Let's just keep it. Let's just keep this shit with niggas doing a lot. This next clip is self-explanatory. Let's go.
Get it all loose. Let me pick up. Get it all loose. Let me pick up. Get it all loose. Let me pick up.
Niggas is doing a lot. But before we talk about niggas doing a lot, we got some shit to do. Walter Freeman with 1,600 stars. Let's go. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. do it.
That's right.
Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. Cash App is at the bottom. The stars is at the bottom. The share button is at the bottom, man. But my guy covered the brand new baby in $100 bills. First of all, money is a very dirty thing. It changes many hands.
I guess he thought he was going to be able to tell his baby, you came for money. You came for money. No, nigga, no. You didn't come for money, nigga, no. Your daddy's whole life savings was over the top of you.
Oh, my God. You better be there, because if you're not, what baby mama going to do to him, boss?
Child support. You're going to child support, my brother.
All she has to do is show the judge that video, nigga.
You're going to child support.
Yes.
You better know what you're doing, stupid.
He was happy, though. Shout out to him for being happy and proud that his baby was here, but my nigga, that's not it.
It's not how you do it.
Germs on a brand new baby, just hundreds everywhere. No, man.
Them was in your homeboy's ass when he was hiding it from the police.
The nigga that just came and paid you for the quarter piece.
Paid you for that quarter piece.
Oh, my God.
You niggas is crazy.
Doing a lot. Tilly Killamek with 530 stars. I probably badgered your name. Tilly. I probably badgered your last name. I think I got the first part. Killamek. Am I saying it? Pamela Lilly says, now if that baby end up in ICU because he want to act a fool and cover the baby with germs, he's going to be sick. Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Let's pray everything is all right with that newborn baby, man. Let's pray everything is all right. Let me see what else I got in here loaded.
Loaded. I'm ready.
I think that's all my stuff.
Kiana Allen said, I'm calling CPS.
Today.
Right now. You don't even get to take the baby home. Right?
Today.
We're going to keep this baby right here in the hospital.
Today. That's crazy. I guess this dude right here, boss, I guess him and his friends prank each other all the time. So he gets drunk and passes out, and they do the ultimate prank. They threw a nigga a funeral while he was asleep. Let's take a look.
Back for the 10-year coma break. Oh, hey, this is good.
Then I saw my parents. I'm like, no, you didn't go that far, fool.
No, it took me a while to get them on board. They didn't want to be a part of it.
The biggest trip is that when I woke up and like nobody's paying attention to me. That's the part I'm like, wait, hold on, something's off. And then I'm trying to talk to my parents. When I saw my parents,
that had to be the coldest joke ever. His mama didn't move. Yeah. She didn't blink an eye.
She sold it.
He was scared as shit. He was scared. He was like,
thought he was a ghost. He nigga thought he was out of here.
That was a good one.
Everybody
in on it.
His uncle slapped the shit out of him. Stupid ass. Bet you won't pass the fuck out no more. That was crazy.
That was silly.
That was great. Shout out to his friends. Let's keep it in the church. They was at a church in the funeral. This is what happens sometimes when you forget you're even at church. Let's take a look. That nigga looked up and seen the homie like, nigga, Pastor Jenkins is right there. He's right there. You gotta know when to turn this shit on and off. You gotta know when to turn it on and off, player. I don't know what that nigga was playing or who was singing that song, but it was horrible. It was horrible. This little nigga, he's definitely got to make it to the main stage. Damn, it ain't fucking with me. Let me see something.
Are we having technical difficulties over there, brother?
Low key, only with the little tyrant with the...
Oh, with the gun.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, there we go. We got it. You know what I'm saying?
No.
This is another example. I don't know where this nigga could have learned this from, man. This one might not be on the parents. This might be on...
The parents.
Grand Theft Auto.
The parents. That's how would he get Grand Theft Auto? The parents.
The parents. Let's take a look. We don't even supposed to be laughing at that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
That little nigga.
And that's all I was saying when we argued about the Barbies, right? And I said, well, would you buy your son a gun?
Oh,
because it has some type of influence for people to act. I'm just saying I might.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
He said, shut the fuck up. Whoa.
That better have been his big sister and not his mama. You think that was the mama?
That was the mama. That wasn't no big sister. That was his mama, man.
Damn.
She should have tore the skin off his little ass.
For real. That's crazy. And you filmed it and put it out.
Stupid.
Terrell K. Porter says, Walter, now niggas want to throw a little 1,600 stars. We been making niggas dance over here. Let's do it.
Oh, God.
Hey, don't poke the bear, Terrell.
No, please.
Don't poke the bear.
Y'all see, I was trying to Macarena in this motherfucker. I was trying all kind of shit. I'm running out of dance moves.
Yeah. But we looking for producers to make us some custom Secret Menu podcast beats. We working on that. We working on the vlog segments coming soon. You know what I'm saying? We just had some transitional changes. You know what I'm saying? Pamela Lilly says, look, I don't whoop kids unless necessary, but I would have beat the brakes off of him.
Everybody should have took turns whipping his little ass.
Right, it takes a village. My uncle definitely would have pulled up and whooped on me. Cozy says I would have whooped his ass and gave him up for adoption. Damn it, man. All right, I don't even know what's going on with this lady, but apparently she's being arrested and maybe taken. Looks like a hospital. So maybe they're trying to take her to the psych ward. I've never been to the psych ward, so I don't know where it is. I always thought it was somewhere in the jail. But maybe its PAC unit is at the hospital. Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at this shit right here. I was confused on many levels. Let's take a look.
Do I have to go to these places? I've been to every one of them. Do I have to be handcuffed?
What happened?
My husband lied.
Uh-oh.
He's hurt me.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. So listen.
He's the one who's been to jail, and why am I handcuffed?
So listen, right now you're handcuffed for your safety and their safety and our safety, okay? So let's just talk to me first. Talk to me first, okay?
No.
Jesus, I bow my head
So
before
listen,
you, and I ask
I'm gonna
you.
check your blood pressure real quick, okay?
No, Kelly, take
Okay,
it.
thank you.
I've been checked from one end to the other. See if I'm pregnant at 66 years old.
It's possible, ma'am.
Well, I know it is. He's tried to do it in my ear and my face and put it all over me. How would you like to have cum poured all over you?
Stop. There's a child right there.
Well, maybe that child needs to hear about it.
No.
He. Jesus. How long do I have to go to these?
She went to a whole nother place. Oh my God.
Shit.
Oh my God. We'll be back, Edna, after these messages. Cue Ball with 3,000 stars. Let's do it. Get to it. Okay. Boss. Boss gave y'all some ass. Boss gave y'all some ass. Watch when he see that replay. Watch when that nigga see that replay. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love.
Oh shit!
Look, hey now, they in there. Hey now. Boss gave y'all some ass tonight. That's crazy. Oh, it ain't over.
Oh fuck.
Let's do it. Terrell K. Porter with 1,200 stars. Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Get to it.
I'm so fucking.
He try to stop every time the camera change. He try to stop.
I don't know when the camera's changing, buddy.
Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love, man. The stars is at the bottom. The Cash App is at the bottom. The share button is at the bottom.
All in the camera, huh? My butt all in the camera.
All in the goddamn camera.
That's how close the camera really is.
You also can donate this way. Go over to YouTube and type in Rebel TV 7854 and just hit subscribe. Hit subscribe, help us get the subscribers up. You know what I'm saying? Hit subscribe, help us get the subscribers up there. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get in them algorithms and things. You know what I'm saying? And it's been working. We've been doing good. Shout out to us. Boss is putting in a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Pamela Lily's putting in a lot of work. I'm putting in a lot of work. We trying to, you know what I'm saying?
That was a lot of work right there.
Walter Freeman says the Quincy just raised the bar. It's 3,000 stars from now on to dance. 3,000 or better for the rest of this episode for us to dance then, okay? Fuck it.
Fuck it. Give me some water.
Walt came in here and called the shots. Let me drink some while you go get yours. You know what I'm saying?
Walt calling shots now.
That nigga got dehydrated during the running, man. Yeah, it's time to hit that gym. It's time to hit that gym. Speaking of dancing, though, I don't know how old this lady right here is, but she was dancing her ass off. Let's take a look. Cutting up, you know what I'm saying?
She was not.
Shout out to her. Terrell K. Porter says, hold up. Is there still a 10K offer to make niggas jump in the pool? That was just him, sir. He volunteered that.
That was only on TV. I mean, that was only on live.
We was there. Y'all had the chance. Y'all gotta catch us when we back there. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I will for the 10K. Maybe for the 10K I will. Kimmy Kim says, go grandma. She be killing it. Pamela Lily says she be killing it. I've never seen her before. That's dope. I just love to see people happy in their element, in their environment, with their positive energy, living their life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Living their life. The Quincy Lee says, Red, you on walk? What you mean, water? Water. I think you mean am I on water tonight? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm never drinking again for the rest of this month. For the rest of this month. That might be a lie. That too might be a lie. You know,
and the lie detector. That was a lie.
That might be a lie too.
Yes, that's a lie.
That might just be a lie. I don't know. Depends on my mood, my attitude, and what happens this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't got nothing going on, though. I don't got nothing going on. Let's do this, though. AMF, always moving forward, is one of our sponsors, man. Go to Instagram, type in AMF, always moving forward, and do us a favor and just follow. Check out what they got going on. Give my guys a follow. Homegrown entrepreneurs. Let's support black business.
Okay, yeah, I got a lot going on. Whole lot of motion, a whole lot of what you been on. Cause a commotion, ain't got time to look at my phone. And I've been putting it on. And I've been putting it on. Okay, yeah, I got a lot going on. Whole lot of motion, a whole lot of what you been on. Hey, cause a commotion, ain't got time to look at my phone.
We can ride in the 88 Cutlass. Gon' sway with the goldies. Ooh, no, I got it like that. You gon' need somebody like that. City on me. We can ride in the 88 Cutlass. Gon' sway with the goldies. Ooh, no, I got it like that. You gon' need somebody like that. City on me. We can ride in the 88.
alwaysmovingforward.com or always moving forward on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Go check them out. Homegrown entrepreneurs. Let's support black businesses. Let's support these black businesses. And they supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Pamela Lily says D got to recuperate his liver. It wasn't as bad as it looked. What you motherfuckers didn't see was the crazy shit. If you thought that night was some shit, boy, oh boy. The night you motherfuckers didn't see was the craziest shit ever. Now that shit was crazy. I think I got one more before we go see the doctor, Jack. Let me make sure though. I hope I don't miss nothing. I don't want to miss anything. This was weird, you know what I'm saying? So apparently this guy is dating a girl, or it's his baby mama. So whenever she's mad at him, she locks him out and he sleeps in the stairwell. I think they're in New York or something somewhere. You look like stairwell. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess they're in New York, you know what I'm saying? But apparently he's been stabbed and murdered in the same stairwell, and she's been arrested for it. Let's take a look, man.
High Bridge after police tell us that a man was stabbed to death overnight. News 12's Julia Joseph is outside the 44th precinct. Julia, so what do we know exactly about this so far?
A very sad scene last night. Police have confirmed that 37-year-old John Levistone was found stabbed to death last night just around 10:30 in the hallways of a Highbridge Gardens home on University Ave. Levistone was found by police with a stab wound to his torso. He was transported to NYC Health and Hospitals Lincoln, where he was pronounced dead. Levistone's being remembered as a beloved guy in the community. His brother Sean saying he loved to volunteer at his church.
No, my brother was a good brother. Everybody has their demons, but my brother was a good man and a loving man. He has a family he left around. He left me, his mother, his brother, his sisters.
Very tough hearing from Levistone's brother. Now, police say they do have a female person of interest who they took into custody last night on scene, though the investigation does remain ongoing.
Out of High Bridge after police.
That's crazy. I just want to say this. If you are in a relationship and it looks like somebody is capable of doing this to you, or you feeling like this is the kind of shit you might want to do, just leave the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
They said love hurts.
I was trying my best. I tried my best to hold it, man. I tried my best to hold it.
There was love scars?
No, nigga. She killed this nigga. No, seriously. If this is where y'all shit is going, just leave. Remove yourself from this situation. You know what I'm saying? Because that's crazy.
Ain't that how Romeo and Juliet died too?
Like, I thought they killed each other.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like they said we're
gonna kill ourselves together.
What was the story? Because people didn't want them to be together?
Right.
I'm getting old. I don't remember the love story of Romeo and Juliet. They were from warring families, right?
Yes.
They didn't want them to be together, so they killed themselves together. We'll die together if we can't be together. Stupid as fuck. I would have cheated. Yeah, baby, we got it. You go first. You go. I'm going right now.
Why I said that is because they say love hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't meaning towards this whole situation because it's a sad situation that somebody would take somebody's life because of they're in a situation that somebody don't like what's going on in that situation. So I feel like, people know or see signs of things that could equate to this happening, but they refuse to do something about it because they feel like I'm stuck in this or I don't want to leave this person, and then they take the abuse or whatever that's happening and they stick to it until it gets super worse and it ends up like this. You know, I think
if I can't have you, no one can. That shit, like,
right.
I'd rather see you go. And if you look like you show some signs of some weird shit, I'm gonna get away from a motherfucker.
Right. So.
I don't want to have to hurt you defending myself.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. That's just crazy as fuck.
They said, make sure that we do not forget Cue Ball with 1,200 stars.
I'm not getting up, buddy.
Let's do it. Get to it. Let's do it. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love, man. The Cash App is at the bottom.
I'm not getting up.
I think right here. The stars is at the bottom somewhere down there too. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube is right here. Go follow that. Hit that share button. No, hit that share button. Hit that share button so that your people get here just in time for some Ask Dr. Real. Hey, everybody hit the share button one time. Hit that share button one time because it's almost
share,
time.
share, and share like.
It's almost time for our favorite segment of the show. You know what I'm saying? Making sure nobody else slid nothing else in there. They just love to see us dance, though. Lashina 8 says, it's time to see y'all shake it. Kiana Allen says, from feuding families, Romeo faked his death.
No.
Juliet thought he was really dead, so she killed herself. When Romeo woke up and saw that she had done, he faked like he took poison, and she stabbed herself, right? When he woke up and saw what she had done, then he took his life for real. Just stupid still. It was another princess in another land for you, man. Damn it. Damn. I might gotta go watch Romeo and Juliet. No, there's no good Romeo and Juliet. There was Romeo Must Die, but that's not the same story. They should redo Romeo and Juliet in the hood. All right, bosses, you ready?
Let's get it.
Let's do it. You're having trouble in your life.
Need for that.
You need a new wife.
We can help you find it.
It's time to ask Dr. Real.
Yes, sir.
You're having trouble with your man.
Oh, girl, we can find that.
You need a new plan.
Just help you find
It's
it.
time to ask Dr. Real.
Let's go.
Send in your stories, situations, scenarios, or whatever to either my inbox or Money Boss's inbox, and we gon', you know what I'm saying, make sure that you do. Remain anonymous, but we will address whatever it is you're going through right here. Right here. All right, let's go. So here is my situation and dilemma. I told the other person involved I was messaging you, so they will be watching also. Me and this woman dated on and off for a year in our early 20s. After the relationship, we remained good friends. We only ever linked up for sex one other time, maybe after 7 years after the relationship, and that was because I know y'all was gonna ask, is we still fucking? So he doubled back after the breakup.
After the breakup, he went back.
No, we not still fucking. We even go out together with both our new partners when we are dating, and she currently is. Yes, she has a man. Now, she has a friend who comes around often when we go out to clubs or concerts and groups. We always seem to vibe, and she always seems to kill it off. So I asked her, why are you stopping me from dealing with her? She says I cannot date her friend. I asked her why. She says because she's my friend. I asked her, am I not a good guy? Keep in mind, she cheated on me back in the day, which I found out later, but we split on some cool shit, and I can't seem to understand why she doesn't want to see me happy. I approached the friend about it, and she says she would love to give it a shot, but out of respect, I have to get her friend's blessing so it isn't awkward, and she's refusing to give me that. I never tried to get with any of her other friends or fuck someone she was cool with and dog them out, etc. So I don't get it. I asked her, do you still want me? And she says, hell no. Goddamn. So if that ain't it, what could it be? I'm asking y'all to tell her while we're both here watching that she's a hater, or tell me I'm the one wrong if that's what it is, because I don't see the problem when she's happily dating someone. It's time to ask Dr. Real.
Or people and their problems.
This nigga's crazy.
So let's get the core of this whole situation. This guy and this girl were dating, and they're no longer dating.
Yeah, he doesn't say their age, but he says they dated in their early 20s.
Okay.
Never did anything else, remained friends, and then once 7 years ago, or once after, what did he say? It was 7 years something. Maybe 7 years after that relationship, they hooked up one time, and that was it.
Okay, so
some little let me see if I really missed this. So he got it one more time.
Mm-hmm.
They realized we're better off just friends, but they hang out a lot together.
Mm-hmm.
They go places. He'll have his girl. She'll have her guy.
Wait, he would have a girl?
Yeah, he says we go out. Let me find it. We remain good friends. Only hooked up once. No, we not still fucking. We even go out together with both of our new partners when we are dating.
when
and she
they
is
are
currently dating. Yes, she has a man now. Yeah, so whenever because over the course of their friendship, I guess they've both been in and out of little situations. But when they both date new people, they go out together. They all hang out. He'll bring his girl. She'll bring her guy. They all go out and shit. Like, they friends at this point. But he likes one of the friends who's hanging in the group now, and she's like, no, you can't date my friend. He says, I'm not a bad guy, though. Like, I never did you dirty. You cheated on me, actually. Which he said he found out after the relationship. But he says she cheated on her. He's never dogged anybody out around him, never fucked none of her friends and dogged them, never dogged her. He thinks he's a good guy, so why is she stopping him? She says, you're not dating my friend. That's the bottom line. And he said he told her to watch. So we're speaking to the both of them tonight. We're speaking to both of them.
All right, to her, if you are in a relationship and he is trying to date your friend, step out the way and let him date your friend. Unless there's something more behind it that we didn't get down to the nitty gritty of why you keep telling him no, why you won't give him a blessing. Because the only way that is something else is not permitting her to allow that to happen because of something there. You know what I mean? Mm. So if there's nothing there and you're in a happy, committed relationship right now, step away from that. If he's your friend and she's your friend, give him a blessing. Hey, let them figure out that they may not be compatible or not. It shouldn't be you that's stopping them because, like you said, you're being a cock blocker. You're being a hater right now in this situation. So that's all I can tell her right now is let them figure out what's going on with them. If they can make something out of that situation, why are you the one standing in the way of it? You know what I'm saying? So they can't blame you when the shit don't work and you try to stop it. So let them figure that shit out on their own. And to him is, if she's your friend and you guys used to date, why would you take that to her? You should catch that girl on her own time whenever you see her, and then y'all figure out a way to do whatever you're doing without intervening, without entering your friend into the situation. That's both of y'all friends. You know what I mean? Mm. That's not just one of y'all friends. That's both of y'all friends. So she don't want to lose both of y'all because if the shit don't work and now y'all mad at each other, something can be wrong in that situation there. So I think that was on y'all to keep that amongst each other and don't add her in it. But now I'm going to tell you this, player. When men find things that they like and it's around somebody else that they used to deal with, it's kind of like you been trying to do that. That's what it's going to seem like you've been trying to have at her. So that's probably how she's feeling about the situation. So for you, man, it's just, you should have kept that to yourself and called homegirl by herself and y'all worked something out on that situation before you even added her to the equation. You know what I mean? Mm. So that's all I can tell you, bro. Figure that shit out.
Mm. I call it small sweater syndrome. When you have a sweater that was just fire as fuck and you liked it, you can't fit the motherfucker no more though. You don't want to let nobody else have it. Nah, I'm gonna get back down to that size. No, you're not.
Right. Give it up.
You're not gonna get back down to that size. Let that shit go. Let somebody else look good in that motherfucker. You looked good in it 8 years ago. Or however long ago that shit was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think she hating. Because
She
it seems
definitely
like it's been a long period of time.
Right. Since they even...
And she'll see him, because if you're truly my friend, if you see me and we're all out vibing and you with a guy and you're with a guy, I'm alone and it's a group of people here and I'm having fun with this person, why would you come over and always try to kill the vibe? You neglecting your guy over there to come fuck up what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So yeah,
You in the way.
If you are watching, I think you are being a hater, Miss Lady. I think you being a hater.
Tend to the business that's paying you.
Right. For sure. Let's read some of the comments. Terrell K. Porter says, Dr. Real be reelin'. Gabrielle Brown says it's going to be a lot of hate and drama. It might be from her side. It shouldn't be, though. Because he asked her, do you want me? Do you still want to be with me? So it shouldn't be none. He gave her that opportunity to say that, hey, I still want to see. She don't want that. Yvonne Gordon says she wants him back. She should admit it then if she does. I don't know. Tayasha Wheeler says she's scared they're going to be happy together, but I think she wants him to be available when she decides to want him again because she knows she will. That's crazy. You're trying to put a nigga on layaway. In my mind, Pamela Lilly says sharing is caring. Don't keep the entertainment to yourself. Damn. And that could be the other thing, boss. What you feel about this right here? Sometimes in those situations, one person could feel like it didn't work for me, so it shouldn't be able to work for anybody else because they hold themselves in such a high regard. Like, I know I'm the shit. If it so if let's just say it does work for them with those two, and then here it is 2 years later and they get married and shit, motherfuckers is now looking like, in her mind, I'm thinking, like, damn, that nigga took her, wifed her up, married her. They got like, maybe she's thinking like, I don't want it to even look like that. Do you think that could be a possibility?
Anything is a possibility because women, they have their own train of thought of what they think and how things should go in their thought process. With a man, with a woman, with their friend, anything. They have their own thought process and they think that if it works, then what was it? Was it me? Now they second guess and question themselves about what was it about me that you didn't do that with me.
Right.
And question themselves about things. I'm not saying all women do this. I'm just saying maybe this is a possibility of what could have happened or why she's doing what she's doing to stop that from happening. So,
right. So to avoid even there ever being a question of maybe it was you,
right?
Just don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I know where I fuck with, so it don't gotta look that way to me.
Fact.
Go find you a bitch outside of her shit. Bro, you might want to just stop going out with them.
Yeah. He'll find his own little crowd to go out and date and
date
hang
outside
out
of that circle.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find you a new group of motherfuckers to go out when your dating crew. Like, we out dating and shit.
Right.
Cause it ain't gonna work. She's hating on, you know what I'm saying? Cause who's to say what happens when you bring somebody from outside in the circle and she don't approve of her or like her a certain way? I don't know how controlling she is, but it seems like it could be that at some point. Gabrielle Brown says she's keeping him close. Cozy says, what if the friend really the scandalous one? But she just don't want to put her business out there like that. Oh. What if she's protecting him from the girl, boss?
It could happen. It could happen. But that's not her job. She has a man.
Right.
You don't need to protect your friend from your friend. That's his thing. If he want to find out that she's a piece of shit, that's on him.
Right.
That's not your job to stop him from finding out. Other people done stopped you from finding out what if your man was a piece of shit or not. Let everybody have their time to figure out whatever the fuck they want to figure out and figure out on their own without your help. If he ain't asking you for your help.
Right. Because he never asked her for no help. He just said, hey, why do you keep stopping me
Right.
from being happy?
Right.
I've never tried to fuck, because he's not habitual either. He ain't fucked with none of her, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never fucked with none of your friends. Never. I like her. I want to fuck with her. Why is you stopping me?
Right.
I ain't dog nobody out that you be around. I'm a good nigga. I never dogged you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Tanika Maddox says, weird as fuck, straight up. It's a strong no. That's not a friend, a fan. Terrell K. Porter says, that small sweater syndrome was a cold analogy. Thank you. I've been living by it a long time. Small sweater syndrome. Louis Zargoza said, what's good, bro? What's good?
What's happening?
What it do? I think you got it in a nutshell, both of you. Any closing words?
Just do you, bro. Whatever makes you happy, whatever you think that's gonna make you happy, do you. Sometimes, and you might have to separate from your own girl. You know what I mean? Let her do her. Don't spend as much time around her as you're doing. She got a man. Let her spend that time with her man without you being around. And then, catch something that you like, even if it's the friend when you catch her out somewhere else and y'all not around each other.
Yep.
So, do you.
And if she really wanted to be with you, I think she'd do it.
Facts.
Even with the friend. That being all y'all friends or however that go. I think if she really, because she says she'd love to give it a try, but she's going to respect her friends. So do you want somebody who's going to put her friends before you anyways? Before her happiness? It ain't even before you, it's before herself. She's putting her friend before herself. And that means she'll definitely put them before you at some point, my nigga.
Facts.
You'll be worried about it. But that has been some of this good old Ask Dr. Real. It's early. I'm showing to at 1:40.
That's good.
It's early. Anything you got a few things you want to delve into?
Sunday service was a good one.
It was.
I want to dive a little bit. I don't want to go too deep into Sunday service, but I posted some things today in the group for some of the women that's actually in this podcast today that asked me to post some of the stuff that I was talking about. And I seen some things, some people, some women in there, and they made their statements of not me, never have. That's a different.
So first of all, for those who are watching who weren't there, who don't know, explain what was said. It was
the topic was basically, like I said, I don't want to go too deep in it.
But just so the people watching have understanding of what it is.
The topic was what happened to men and women with companionship. Why did we trade companionship in for stipulations and prices? And what we were talking about was a lot of women now don't look for companionship. They're often asked, a lot of women, not all women, are asking about money or what a person does.
What can you do for me?
Or what could you do for them, instead of finding the common denominator amongst both of us that's going to make us happy. You know what I mean? And men have this goddamn checklist of what he think his woman should do, the things that he want out of a woman. And I said, what happened to companionship. So a lot of women actually was on the group last night, and it was like, well, that's not true. This is not true. Women that, women this.
So it's fair to say a large portion of women are dating for
the money,
stability,
yeah.
What you can do for me,
right? It's not.
So what would be the flip side for men? What do you think the majority of men?
The majority of men are looking, and this is
because we talked about the Instagram looks and all that shit, but niggas ain't out here having Instagram bitches.
No, they're not. They're actually having the bottom of the barrels. I'm not being funny.
No,
like that,
I'm laughing because if you're not able to offer that other part that they're asking for, you're not gonna get.
You're not getting those
the Instagram model.
Yeah, you're not getting those tier women. So, I think the stipulations of what men are looking for in a woman is kind of the same shoe of women looking for the man with the money. So maybe it's the woman with a fat ass, or maybe it's the woman that's pretty, or maybe it's the woman that has a big breast, or cute in the face, or whatever.
Right, they doing the same shit, but it's physical.
It's a physical thing.
Instead of just finding somebody that make you happy.
Make you happy. That we're compatible about, oh, he makes me smile. She makes me smile. She makes me laugh. He makes me laugh. Those type of things. And a lot of women was disagreeing with me. So I told them, you guys disagree, I can show you. And I posted it.
You came with the receipts.
And I posted it. And when I posted, there was now a flip side to it for them. But all I'm trying to say is companionship shouldn't cost nobody, and it shouldn't be based on how big somebody's ass is, or how big somebody's tits is, or how she's shaped, or this, that, and the third. But it should be about compatibility. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You should be you should be compatible with the person regardless of you not having no money, she's not having the body that you think she should have, or the looks you think she should have. But you guys should have some kind of compatibility amongst each other. And I think we got away from that. You know what I mean? I think we really got away from it, and it was, and a lot of people said we couldn't get back to it. I believe we can if we get back to understanding what a man is and what a woman is, and us knowing each other. You know what I mean? A woman knows what a man is, and a man knows what a woman is, as well as a man knowing himself and a woman knowing herself.
But how do you find genuine compatibility without, if you're a guy, you like slim with big titties. That's been your thing since high school, right?
Right.
Is it okay to go for the thing you like to look at first and then see if everything else is in check? Or are you
open up? Am I open to the conversation before I even?
Right, because are you eliminating some potential great people based on what don't look like? But then if you don't eliminate that, will you be completely happy when you still looking over here at what you like to look at all the time? Could it work?
It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's always going to work, because men, and like I was telling the ladies yesterday, men will pick up a bitch off the bus stop. She don't have to have on the best looking clothes,
right,
or anything. If she looked at decent decent and was thick as a motherfucker,
right?
A nigga gonna pull over.
Right. Leroy, let me call you right back. Nothing make you turn over.
A nigga gonna pull over and go holler.
Hey, which way you going? You need a little ride?
Right. And women, they not gonna do, and that's why we had the conversation of men seeing it one way and women see it another way. And which is cool. We see things in a different view, but how do we come back to seeing past the visual and the finances back to the real shit? Like who that person is to you as a person. Who is that person without nothing? If we strip everybody away with everything. Because you asked us a question yesterday. If women had to do one thing today that I could change them from doing for the rest of their life.
Right. So let me ask the audience before you continue.
Okay.
What I asked in there was all women, starting tomorrow, there's one thing that all men must start doing. Whatever you decide it is. You know what I'm saying? All men must do this. It could be every man must know how to change a tire. That's just a random one I threw out there. In the comments, put the one thing, if you're a woman, the one thing that every man must be able to do starting tomorrow, if you had the power to make that happen. And then men, it was the same thing. The one thing that all women must be able to do, you could say, learn how to cook. Every woman must, in order to get a man, must be able to go on YouTube and learn how to cook. And that was the question I asked. Go ahead now, boss.
Right. So when you asked that question, I was the last to answer because I was listening to the answers that some of the guys were saying, which was,
shut up.
That's what somebody said.
Shut the fuck up. Somebody said listen more.
Yeah, somebody said listen more. Somebody said shut the fuck up. Somebody said, one of the women said loyalty. Somebody said honesty. Somebody said communication. It was so many things. I said, strip everybody of anything to enhance their looks. So no more weaves, no more fingernails, no more eyelashes, no more butt implants, no more titty implants. Be you.
All natural.
All natural. Right?
Yeah.
So you can't get no perms, none of that. All that shit's out. When I said that, a lot of women wouldn't come out the house.
You think so?
A lot of women would stay in the house because a lot of women, they depend on the makeup or they depend on the weave. They depend on the fingernails or they depend on when they went to go get their body done. These are things that they depended on. And they believe, in actuality, they're doing it for themselves. That's what they believe. You're doing it for the attention of a man, and we don't really give a fuck about it. We don't. And just like a lot of men get dressed for women, and they don't really give a fuck about that. They really want to know what's in your account.
They like them gray sweats.
Yeah, that's probably the only thing that they like. But what's in your account, or what could you do for me? You know what I'm saying? So I think that right there was an eye opener. Reading some of the questions about, reading some of the answers when I posted what I posted in the group today. It was just an eye opener for me. I'm like, it's different. We don't.
Because I said even with the money shit, right? It's a fine line because it's different from being a gold digger with the what can you do for me? What bill you gonna pay? Versus being a woman who says, okay, where is he at in his life? Is he stable? Can I put mine with his and we have something? Right. It's a difference, but it's a fine line because now it's becoming more. The last girl on the video that I didn't clip, I don't know why. I had a request not to clip it. They wanted me to play it tomorrow.
Right.
But the last woman, what she said was, if I'm dealing with a man, My money is my money. His money is our money.
Right.
That's not two motherfuckers trying to build something.
No, that's one person that have their own financial gain or their own gain in that situation for them in their own aspect. So, it's all different, and they think they see it the same way as men, and they don't, because men don't see it the same way as women at all. And I think that's where the problem is. That's where the problem lies, is we do not see it the same way. So now we both understand that we don't see things in the same eye view. Now let's take that as the start. If we can all agree with we don't see shit the same.
Well, they say men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
Right.
So there was a point when we all believed, or the majority of people believed, that of course we're different.
But here comes the if he can do it, I can do it movement.
That shit changes, yeah.
That changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that changed that narrative, because that was a narrative. Even though that narrative has changed, let's go back to understanding still with that narrative change. Yeah, you can do anything a man does. Fuck it. Let's leave it at that. But we don't see shit in the same eye view. Let's get back to that.
Right.
If we can all agree right there, that's the start to rehabilitate the shit that's going on now.
Right.
We have to start there. Like, women have to really understand you don't see it how we see it.
Right.
And men have to see it as well. You don't see it how they see it. You know what I mean? If we can start with that, then we can work our way back into companionships and then getting back to having wholesome households.
Right.
And raising wholesome kids.
Because another one of the ladies on there was like, I don't need them. And she was adamant, like, we don't need black men for anything. We are the #1 growing entrepreneurs. We are the #1 business starters. But at the end of the day, that business don't hug you and kiss you or comfort you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody needs to be hugged and held and comforted and just listened to sometimes. So you don't need need a man to buy a house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But something for your mental mind state, you need a man. And just like a man, I get my own money, I do this, I do that. But it's just something about having that right motherfucker in your corner.
Facts. So I was online today and I seen something that said a man was talking to a woman and he says, the woman egg only produces a Y chromosome. And I thought about that. I was like, what the fuck?
Which is the Y? The Y is the female?
Female. Right? That the woman's egg only produces a Y chromosome. And he goes in to say this. He says, but my sperm holds X and Y. I am the determining factor.
Everything.
I didn't hear that. I didn't even, when he said that, I was like, whoa. He says, my sperm is the X and the Y. So it starts here. So when you don't listen, you can't determine if you're going to have a male or a female. That's determined by me. When I shoot all the sperm, which ones connect to become, and he was saying scientific, he was going into all kind of scientific shit. Like
Tilly Kilmec says no XX women, men XY. We don't know the exact terminology. He's just saying that women only produce one
of them.
Men produce both.
We
might have the shit.
I might have it all fucking wrong.
We're not the best science guys.
I'm just saying what he was saying. Yeah, I'm not scientifically correct here.
His point is you guys produce one and we produce two.
Right. That's what he was saying. Just what he was saying. So when he said that, I was just like, damn, that's crazy. That made a lot of sense. But then we don't get the whole aspect of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we're still debating over why he's not in the house.
So how do we begin as a people? How do we start?
I think the start of this has to be with all of us understanding. Women have came to the point where they make just as much or more money than that man now. So what? Let's take the money off of you.
Take the value off of the dollar.
Let's take the value off of the dollar. If we can go into this and take the value off of the dollar, then we move forward from taking the value off the dollar to understanding your perception of what, because it's all perception. Your perception of what you think and my perception of what I think, and come up with something together that we think. That's how it's going to work. Because if the women keep thinking or having their perception of this, and the man's having this, and we don't have a common ground in this, okay, we agree with this, then that's going to be our biggest problem.
Let me read this comment because I missed it earlier. Pamela Lilly said, it's like how y'all was getting on us for not wanting a pink willy. But y'all will look over a good woman because she doesn't fit y'all ideal woman physically. And that's what we agree.
We agree with that.
We're addressing both sides of it. So for sure, Pam, we agree.
No, I definitely agree with y'all when y'all said that. Because I had to understand that as well. But this is the thing that we're saying. You're not telling us that girl is the greatest thing for us. Like, oh, she's this, and this, but she's fat. Or she's this, and this. She's
bald-headed.
She's this, and this. Her booty's flat. You know what I mean? You guys, we gave you the ideal man. And he didn't come in your color.
Because we did.
Because we gave you the ideal man. He checked off all your boxes.
Mr. Perfect.
He was Mr. Perfect. But then it wasn't perfect because his weenie was pink. So again, what we're saying is the same aspect, period. We're on the same aspect there. So we need to stop. And I think what we're doing is we're using excuses to find or to date the man that's right in front of us or the woman that's right in front of us that is good for us.
But how do you know? Do you give everyone a shot?
You're not going to give everyone a shot because when you get the one that's good for you, all the other shots don't matter.
Right, but I'm saying, so when there's no shots taken yet,
right?
How do you decide the first shot to give?
Because you're gonna listen. When the shot is taken, you're gonna give a person some kind of acknowledgement about the shot that's being taken, right? And regardless of, you looked at her. As men, we looked at her, and I looked at her, and y'all know I have a thing with big backs. If I see her back and as big as fuck, I'm already saying no.
You discriminating,
I
son.
discriminated already. Regardless of her back being big, I didn't give her a chance because she had a big back.
You've discriminated before.
And maybe that big back was what was good for me.
That's what you needed.
I needed it.
That's what you needed. Man.
I didn't want it, but I may have needed that in my life to give me what I was looking for to help lay the foundation that I was trying to lay for me.
Damn it.
And her, it fit. So we gotta quit with the, I'm not fucking with that, I'm not fucking with this. And it's all preference. It is. It's all preference. But outside of preference, then what is it? What is it outside of your preference? You meet your preference. Oh, that's something I'll date. Now, what is it after that?
It got to work for me. I've been with some people, and people have asked me like, "How did you?" And it's like, bruh, it's just I don't want to argue all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to wake up to, I hope you had fun last night, nigga. I hope the bitches. I don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? The mental strain on me. I don't want that. I want to wake up and be happy every day. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be like, bro, how did you let that go? Because that motherfucker was crazy.
Right.
So even after the initial preference, I see what else is there. Because for me, it has to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because I say it every damn show. I'm not sitting in here with Love and Hip Hop blaring and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you gossiping and shit with your homegirls about another motherfucker business and shit. I'm not sitting around all that. I'm going to take notes and wiggle the fuck away.
Right.
I'm going to wiggle away. Terrell K. Porter says, that's easier said than done. It's hard to date someone you're not attracted to. Well, at least for me. For me as well. Boss just said big backs.
Bro, listen.
He said we should give it a try, though.
It's always something that's going to turn us away from somebody. If it's attraction, she can be attractive to you when you look at her. But then as you keep looking at her, she turns around, her ass look like a book. You're like, oh, fuck no. I'm not doing that.
And take a look.
You know what I'm saying? It could be anything. We can, but what we're doing is now it's about preference. And sometimes your preference don't fit your reality. Your reality is not what you want. You know what I mean? Your reality is what you need. We're taking away from the needs. You know what I mean? We can all say, I don't need nobody. Yeah, the fuck we do.
Just Regina says small ding dings is a no-go. She has her thing too.
But again, how do you know how big his ding ding is until you get into bed with him?
Check this out. Go ahead. Because I was going to tell her 818-220-8469. Call in. Let us ask you about that. Because we want to understand if you met a guy, you date a guy, he's a wonderful guy, everything's going great. He's checking off every box. Like, this guy's good with my kids. This guy's fine. He's romantic. He's bringing me lunch and shit. There's flowers at my door for no reason. You finally give him some. And he got a little ditty. Do you just abandon the whole relationship?
That's what I said. We too busy worried about our wants and not our needs.
Right. Our preferences.
Our preferences is our wants.
That they kept saying. It's our preference.
It's our preference. It's our preference. I can have my preference. Oh my God. This shit. And I see why the world is in a fucking discombobulated state that we're in now. You know what I mean? We're in this discombobulated ass state because everybody and their fucking preferences.
The lines are open, 818-220-8469. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? Tap in and share your thoughts. Let us know what it is you will and won't accept from somebody you're dating. It might just be something you can't get past. Like, Boss doesn't like big backs, and I know he does not like ugly feet.
At all. I hate feet, period. But if they ugly...
So we got to find you an ugly foot, beautiful,
big
hardy
back
motherfucker. And so give it a try. We got to give it a whirl. You know what I'm saying? Q-Ball said he called. I didn't see it. You did at 10:55. You got to call back. My ringer was off or something.
That's all.
I don't know.
That's all I'm saying is if
I missed the Q-Ball.
If the two parties decide to accept whatever's going on, meaning your preference is your preference, my preference is my preference, how I see things is how I see things, how you see things is how you see things, but as a whole, we see this together. I think that'll start something.
Caller, you're on the line with the Secret Menu Podcast. Who's calling?
It's O'Reilly the Great. What's happening, y'all?
O'Reilly the Great is in the house.
What's happening with it?
Man, I just had to chime in. This is a tough topic, man, because, we have our preferences as men and women, and we we like what we like, and it's like I have two scenarios that come straight to mind for me, and it was just so hard for me to work with someone that was a little bit heavier set than I like, and it was kind of natural. But my mom used to be like, "Oh, we can help her. She can go to you can take her to the stairs, and help." I didn't want to do that shit, man.
That's what again. Listen to what you just said.
You didn't want to go to them goddamn stairs. You didn't want to help.
You didn't want to help, right? And I be telling women the same thing. I be like, women don't want to help. Push a man and get him started. Okay. It takes sometimes.
That is the exact same thing.
That's
the same
physical. Thing. That's physical.
The other is mental.
Ooh. So you have to. Maybe that was your need right there. You passed up your need because she needed you as much as you needed her to get her over that hump to become who she was going to be. See, we overlook a lot of shit for no reason because we're already having in our heads and our thoughts of, no, she's already coming ready. She's already made. She's already looking like I like her to look because I like a person that look like this. I'm no exception, people. I'm not saying that I'm some exception to this rule. I'm saying we are all doing it. We all do it. And maybe that's where we're fucking up at as a whole.
Jackie Brown says yellow teeth are not happening for her.
But
you can take him to Smile now and get him a whitening.
Yeah. You saying his teeth is yellow.
Do he got the jagged edge though? If he don't got the jagged edge, go get him a teeth whitening. Lie and say you're going to get chores done, baby, come with me. You know what I'm saying?
But what's crazy about that, boss? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. She was over there washing dishes, man, and I was looking at her, man, and
he was glancing from across the room like,
hell no.
Yeah, and I just, man, and I remember, I want to tell the whole story, but I ain't. But
no, we need them both. We need them both, nigga. But go ahead, bro.
I give you the one. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was I have a friend that his wife is a college professor out here in Los Angeles. She's like, oh, I got another friend. She's a college professor. She's single. She had a PhD. She was a scientist. She had a PhD, like 2 master's degrees and like 2 bachelors.
Banked
up. She was well to do. Graduated from Harvard. And everybody was like, my family, everybody's like, yeah, but so one night we went out to Marina Del Rey, and she's like, we should go out. We went out and it started raining. So she was like, it started raining really hard when we started to leave. So she's like, you can come inside. She's like, but don't try anything funny. She's cracking jokes. And I was thinking in my head, like, you're fucking right.
There's no way that's happening anyway.
So she throws on a movie, and then I'm watching movies in the living room, and she starts cooking. I mean, not cooking. Excuse me. Starts washing dishes because she didn't get a chance to kind of stand up or whatever. And I'm just looking over at her. I'm like, man, I can't fucking do this. I don't know why I'm here. I'm just kind of finally. And then so she's like, don't try to. So she finished washing the dishes, and she's like, I'm going to bed. Don't try to sneak in my room. I'm like, yeah, right. So I went straight to bed. You know what I'm saying? I told her, I wasn't lying. So she came back and she cut the TV off, and she lays in the bed next to me, and she grabs my hand, and I'm kind of, my eyes are kind of sneaking through the on the couch through the blanket.
Nigga playing
and when
sleep.
She grabbed my, man, yeah. But when she grabbed my hand, I felt repulsed in my body. I was like, ah. And I just,
that nigga used the word repulse.
This nigga stupid. This nigga is dumb.
So I wasn't trying to, I really do believe I could have like helped, but my body was like, I couldn't, it was like a natural innate feeling. So it's like, how could I, you know what I'm saying? How can I deny my natural impulse to not want to be with this person, even though she had the house, bro, and then she had the, everything, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny because my mom was like, you could work with her, help with her work with, on the stairs.
Hey, inbox me her number. I was sold at the house and doctor shit.
Man, check this out. And then I'm gonna tell you two other things real quick. And then my mom told her best friend, and the dude was like, "Man, you stupid. You better take one for the team."
It's easy to say from the sideline.
Man, and then she tried to make me feel guilty. She was like, she like, if your son goes to my college, he goes to school for free because faculty members, their kids go to school for free. So she was even trying to sell me on the idea. I was just like, yeah, bro. And then I told her I couldn't do it, and she was like, "Yeah, I met my mom because my mom had stopped by." And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Your mom would have made a great mother-in-law." And I don't know, bro.
She was trying to put her bid in on you.
I'm just saying, maybe that was your need. Again, that was your need and her need as well. She needed you. She needed that part of a person that could push her over to get her where she needed to be. She's already financially stable in life. She has the foundation that's laid already for her, right? She needs somebody now to put the structure on the foundation. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that was the thing to get her over that thing because she was overweight or whatever the case may be. But you just had to, it was on you. The ball was actually in your court. You just didn't shoot, bro.
Y'all ever seen Ray? You ever seen Ray?
Yeah, with the hands. Yeah, he's talking about the hands. Yeah.
He was like, "I ain't going in there." And he was like, "Man, you better get your ass in there." He said, "If you like it so much, you go eat some blackberry cobbler." She said, "Ray, come in here. Mama got this blackberry cobbler for you." And Ray was like, "No, nigga."
I'm just saying, bro. Listen.
Can I ask you something before you continue on that, though?
Go ahead.
What's wrong with finding that same thing but somewhere else? Because it's not like I read, most women say, a high value man. I for some reason, I have a tendency to run into high value women, kind of generally. But what's the difference? Why not find someone that I'm attracted to that has the same, maybe not as much money or whatever. I'm not comparing. I didn't want to do anything for the money. I want to do it because I truly loved her.
Right.
And I was truly attracted to her. So what's wrong with finding someone that I'm mutually attracted to with a good foundation? That was my thinking, because I didn't want to hurt. I didn't want to lie to her. You know what I mean? I didn't want to say I wasn't attracted to her. I gave it a shot by going out with her. Right. You know what I mean? Because we went on a coffee date, then I entertained it, and then I thought, I was like, let's go on a couple more dates. And I tried, but my heart wouldn't allow me to fall in love.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say to you.
Okay,
I'm gonna say, you go out with a lot of high value women.
Not a lot, but I met some.
You had your few high value women because you're around high value women, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you're around that, you're gonna see a few of them, and most of them that you may have ran into and dated was your wants, not your needs. Kind of feel what I'm saying? They were wants because you want a woman. What's wrong with me wanting a woman in that? Nothing's wrong with that. But that's probably not what you need. It's a difference. We will skip up our needs for our wants. And our wants, we didn't had already.
But I think he's asking, is it impossible to find somebody with both?
It's not impossible, but the pickings are going to be real slim.
That's true.
Because they looking for some bullshit.
Period. The pickings of that is slim. That's like I asked a lot of women. I'm like, do you really believe that you're going to find a 6-figure man? Because it's going to be slim pickings for that.
Gotcha.
It's not a lot of 6-figure men just walking around here, driving around here, and you're going to just meet this guy and he's making 6 figures. No. Let's be realistic and understand. I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm saying when you get into realistically speaking.
Okay. Statistically wise,
it's not going to be there because you had your high value women already.
Can I ask you something about that? Because you mentioned needs and wants. How do you differentiate between needs and wants? Do you sit back honestly and ask yourself questions? I know what I want, but then how do you figure out exactly what you need? Do I sit here and say, hey, I actually need this? How do I know what I actually need? How do you figure that out for you?
So
how do you answer that question?
That's when you know yourself. When you know self, you know exactly what you need. So remember I told you I had to reevaluate who I was because I was too busy paying attention to everything else that was going on in my life, but not paying attention to the person that runs the life. That's what's going on. So you have to evaluate. You have to take the evaluation of you first,
right?
And you have to know who you are. And when you know who you are, you're going to be able to differentiate. Differentiate what you're trying to have. You know what I'm saying? Fucking tongue-tied word. What you're trying to have. So you'll know the difference between your wants and your needs. Because if you can go back into your life and say, damn, I wanted that chick one day. And you had her. That was your want.
So let me ask you, what do you mean need though? Because like other women say all the time, you don't need a man. You may want, but
they're mind struck. They're mind fucked when they say they don't need. They're mind fucked. Everybody needs somebody.
Okay.
Everybody in this world needs somebody.
But what I mean is about the qualities.
Oh, really? Hold on one second.
No, Walter, that's not it, stupid. Unadulterated. That's not what we were talking about. That's not the word.
Caller, you on the line with the Secret Media Podcast. Who's calling?
Cue ball.
All right, O'Reilly was making a point. Let him make his point. Let him finish his point.
What up, boss?
It was differentiated.
Differentiate.
It wasn't unadulterated, Walt.
Differentiate. Go ahead, O'Reilly. Finish what you were saying.
I'll finish up and I'll let you have the floor, Cue ball and Money Boss. Thanks for taking the time to me. So, I feel like this. I really truly feel that I understand myself in terms of what I like and kind of what I have a desire and my ambitions and the goals that I want to achieve. How someone else fits into my equation is the challenging part, what parts or what needs, because I don't really necessarily feel like, but that's why I didn't entertain the situation with the lady with her accomplishments, because those were her accomplishments. I didn't feel like I didn't need her for me. I do well for myself, so I don't need. I can combine money with somebody that'll make it even stronger, but I didn't feel I necessarily needed her with those finances. So my qualifications or my preferences were different from just, let's just say her money, her assets, because that wasn't a determining factor for me.
Right. No.
So what I need is hard for me to answer. It's kind of like, well, I need companionship. I need positive influence, encouragement, and vice versa. I want to make that reciprocated, but maybe I should write down a list of what I think. I guess what I think I need. I don't know. That's kind of, it sounds pretentious to me.
No.
What do I think I need? What do I think I need? That's kind of weird to ask in a way.
But
for me,
it's only weird to you because you're thinking about it in an aspect of she has this, I have that. What do I really need? No, we're gonna strip you away of having nothing, and we're going to strip her away of having nothing. And you guys come as one. Now, what do you need? Think about that. What do you guys need there? We need each other now. We need each other for companionship, for guidance, for elevation, motivation, for just being there, touching, feeling, laughing, joy. These are the things that we need. These things. These are things we need. But we don't think about these things that we need because our wants oversee the needs. Our want is, damn, I want that girl because she fine as a motherfucker. Ooh, I want that girl because she got a big old ass on her. Ooh, I want that girl. But we don't think about, okay, that's the shit I want. When that shit is old, because she's going to get, what do I need now?
Right.
That's all I'm saying. Where's the need?
Aaron Foster said he would have had to trade in high volume women for high blood pressure.
Stupid.
Shout out to Aaron Foster on YouTube.
That nigga stupid. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I used to have listen, man. I used to sit down and I used to talk to the people that I used to deal with in my circle when I was dealing with my circle. And I used to tell them, hey, sit at the table with me. They was like, for what? I said, because we're going to finish this puzzle together. It's like, what the fuck? I ain't doing no puzzle. I got shit to go do. I said, no, we're going to finish the puzzle. Right? And they was like, why do you always do this? Because I say, this told me about life right here. Because these pieces, they fit in places for a reason. Some pieces even look like other pieces that go in places that don't.
Ooh,
you kind of feel me? You kind of feel me? They go in places that don't even fit. You feel me? They just look like they fit, but they don't go there. So what I'm trying to say is, don't always overlook that piece, because that may be the missing piece to finish that side of the puzzle. Just because it looked like that, don't mean it goes there. It could go right there, and you've been overlooking that piece the whole time putting that puzzle.
Thank you, Dr. Real. Thank you.
Facts,
Real
bro.
talk. Thank
It's
you.
all good.
All right.
Keep up.
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
I can't call it. What up, boss?
Oh man.
First of all, Q-Ball.
Really?
What are your like 2 or 3 major turnoffs?
Loudmouth, ghetto in public. Like,
yeah, I can't see you blocking your blessing. You might not be blocking your blessing.
If I gotta block my blessing on that note, I'm good. Like, you gotta be a lady. You gotta be classy. Like, my mama's classy. I know she can get ignorant at times, but you just gotta be classy when it needs to be classy. Like, you don't need to show out. Let me show out. And you just pull the car with the door open.
Okay.
That ain't nothing wrong with that. Them ain't things that's bad.
But real, I know what you're talking about. And boss, you summed it up to the best. Till you did it right. And I understand exactly what you're talking about. But when you find somebody and you know that what you want, and you know that you're not finna fucking just go out here and be looking for just whatever, and you know you good, you got to look for that one that got your back. And like cool for you and down for you, and she good. Like he ain't gotta give you no problem. You be like, okay, baby, I'm right, you wrong. Like, and then y'all can agree on stuff. Like that's what a person wants. I'm about to be 42 next week. Like I'm at a point in my life where like I don't want to deal with BS. Like I can't deal with it. Like we got to be on the up and up. You got your money, I got mine. We can come together, take a vacation, and be good. If the kids got to be involved in, baby, we got to put on the kids. Bring them too. It's all good.
Are you heavy into looks though? Like, what's the thing that draws you to a woman the most first?
Yeah, you already know. I don't know why you got to see that.
280. Or you ain't no lady. But maybe you're missing the love of your life because she's a smaller, slimmer woman though. Are you open to dating down a little bit in weight size?
I date down. Her head right. We good. I date down.
Wait.
Not her head right like that. Her head is on straight. No.
I was gonna say this nigga's sick right here.
I already do what you.
God damn.
Oh shit.
Okay, you open to maybe dating down in weight class.
Yeah, I'm over for cause. I want to make sure like we good. We both good. Everything is all good. Like we gravy. She's smiling. I'm smiling on a date. Like my last.
Okay, but can we hold you to not be faithful and creeping with a BBL behind her back though? Do you really think you could be with somebody that ain't your typical BBL?
Yep. I can change. Yep, I can be like that, but I ain't gonna step outside the box.
Boston brought about change, and Q-Ball, you did some miracle shit, boss. You brought you had this nigga say he can change.
That's we all can change. It's just if we want to change. That's all.
I stand on it. Like I'm not gonna step outside the box. Even somebody come try to tell me because that would be working.
Facts.
They working. I'm gonna be like, nah, babe, I'm good. I'm taking like, nah, I'm good. You can go on about your business. She ain't gotta know, nah, I'm good. She gonna kill me and you.
Q-Ball is a changed man, ladies. That inbox has one of those doors on the hotel that swing around like this. That inbox has a swing, a revolving door on that motherfucker. Go ahead and shoot your shots in there, lady. He's a changed man as of today.
Are you going to BBW's cue ball?
I feel like I'm being targeted.
hey, well let me tell you something. Cue ball, I'm gonna ask you a question. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about black women. I don't date outside my race. I like black women. That's my preference. And I had a black woman tell me that I need to date a white woman. Maybe I'm blocking.
I had one tell me that.
You made me listen.
But I refuse to date. I refuse. I want. This is how I feel, Boston Cue Ball. I want our success to be a reflection of the black love that I share for black women. I want a black wife, so that way I can show you, look, we can do it. We can make it happen. I want that to be my legacy, bro. I don't cut,
I don't
want
nigga.
my legacy to be the other way. I don't want
you like me, really. Like,
wait.
I know you're
Terrell.
Go ahead.
Terrell.
Go ahead.
You cut. You are cut. So that don't have it doesn't have no relevancy when you say that. It's different. Cause let me say this. You have a mother that is what race?
My mom is black and Mexican.
So you're cut. That's why I try to tell my son. So, because my son is cut as well. That's why I'm telling you this. You are not. His daddy's black. His mom is Hispanic. Your mom is black and Hispanic. My son is cut. I say, boy, you can get in a lot of doors and deal with a lot of different people because you cut. You got.
Let's keep it real though, bro.
Your son only likes fucking with the black side?
Yes.
Okay.
He only fuck with the black side. He don't fuck with the other side kind of way.
But
like, it's weird.
Some of the blackest niggas, is light skinned niggas. Look at Minister Farrakhan. Goddamn Elijah Muhammad, Malcolm X, Angela Davis, some of these niggas that's mixed breed, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They be some of the blackest niggas we know. Come on, bro.
No,
he was just saying. Yes,
no, but what I'm saying to you is that doesn't matter. You can still promote your black love, but you can go outside your race as well. You don't. Because listen,
it don't seem authentic though. It's hard to like say I support black women, I love black women, then I'm married to a white wife. But who's this nigga? Come on, man. It's hard.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Everybody, bro.
Colin Kaepernick.
Come on, bro. We have to think now. See, now when you did that, you went and put yourself into just a selective box. So now, again, you're shortened that box even more. Now think about that. High value women, black women, most of them already are taken. The majority of them have already found their partner because they already was on that. You feel what I'm saying? A majority of the black women that are in let's say the bracket you're in, the high value bracket, right? Mm-hmm. That's why I say it's going to be very slim pickings. Now it's even slimmer because now let's say how many of them are there?
Right.
How many of them are in that bracket? So you done knocked out the white woman. You done knocked out the Asian woman. You done knocked out the Mexican woman. You done knocked out the Puerto Rican woman, the Hawaiian woman, and you only stuck to the black woman. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with that. Find anybody. But when you say high value to where your status, you didn't just slimmed your box.
And even not high value, though. You're looking for the motherfucker who love you the most.
Period.
Who treats you the best, makes you feel great. You're not giving a certain group of
people a chance.
An option that you might say, this motherfucker is a great person, a dope person.
You gotta open your box up, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, I'm trying. Then I guess I may have to get on Bumble and start swiping on some white women and shit. I don't know.
I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you to go to white women. I'm just saying, open your box. Be open with your box.
Don't miss no love, man.
Don't miss love. Love don't come in colors, bro.
You said that out loud too.
Love don't come in colors, bro. That's it.
Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Mandy McIntyre says cue balls DMs have a saloon door on the motherfucker.
What she say?
I said your inbox had a hotel door on that motherfucker. She said it's a saloon door. That motherfucker. You sending them in and out of that motherfucker.
Man, you don't know me like that. You better get in my inbox if you work the problem.
Aurelie Gabrielle Brown says, "Don't give up. They still out here."
They are. They are. I never said they wasn't.
I think she's talking about the sisters.
The sisters. They are. It's a lot of women that's out there for him. A lot of black women. If you want a black woman, there's a lot of them. But the caliber of black women we're talking about, they're very slim. It's not a lot of them available. I'm not saying there's none available. I'm just saying it's not a lot of them available. And then, even if they are available, they may not be what you want. Kind of feel what I'm saying? They may not be the looking or the looks of what you want.
Right.
Yeah, give yourself a few more options.
That's it.
Okay. For sure.
Don't pick the first black woman that come in your inbox.
This nigga involves stupid. He is the one-liner king. That nigga Q-Ball got to be the one-liner king.
Ray Thavo says, "Where are the white women at?" Thavo!
This nigga is stupid.
It's definitely not.
Women,
he's not a
period.
discriminator at all. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Foster says, "Don't block your blessings. It's a fat white woman with your name on her."
That dude still.
Damn it.
279.
Damn it.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't think nobody should discriminate against a person, period, regardless of race or color or creed or whatever.
Or size.
Size neither. Size neither.
Put that in there, boss.
Size
You have to
neither.
say that. Yeah,
Size neither. Because
whatever.
Because okay, let's just say this. Let's put this in a hypothetical type of thing. Let's say you find the most beautiful woman that you think is the shit to you, and she finds you attractive, and you guys go on to be a couple. Something goes wrong with you, and your eyesight is starting to get bad, right? Your eyesight is getting fucking horrible, so you're losing sight in one eye for a minute.
Who's doing that laughing?
Quincy. So you're losing your eyesight. For 1 month, you're losing your eyesight in this eye, so you completely go blind in this eye. The other eye is starting to get blurry down the road another year later. It's getting blurry down the road. But you notice that your girl started gaining a little weight.
But you can't see, so fuck you.
Getting to my point. So you lose your other eyesight. She gains 100 pounds. Are you staying? Are you leaving when you don't know what she looks like anymore?
I'm saying, fuck it.
You a lot, damn lie.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a goddamn lie. You was a lot damn lie, Q. You was a lot damn lie,
fuck
boy.
that. I'm gonna use my hand to rub up now.
You just need a caregiver. That's why you staying. You just need a motherfucker there to help you around the house.
That's where I'm trying to get people to understand that part of the scenario. Like, so what happens? We have to understand. You know, don't stop.
Really, what are you doing?
What's meant for you.
I was thinking about his question because he said something along those lines, of giving up or losing eyesight or what have you. It kind of reminds me of this question I heard one time about someone talking about God, how if I was praising God my whole life and doing everything like this, and I get dementia and I forget who God was, am I still going to get to heaven? And I thought that was a deep. That's heavy. I thought it was a good question. He don't, but the answer was he doesn't forget you.
Right.
So that was the key for me.
I was just about to say that, because just because you forget, don't mean he forgets. Right.
Right. Or she forgets. Or the other
she
person
forgets.
You know?
Or the other person forgets. Right.
Right.
So that's just how you gotta take on to that.
You go blind and she's still with you for the next 2 days and she ain't lead you into a brick wall. That's the one you should stay with and just let her just lead you. Cause don't flip on nothing else. Cause they ain't gonna tell niggas be like, I'm tired of this motherfucker. And they gonna lead you nothing. They gonna just gonna look at their money.
This blind motherfucker.
Any closing words, fellas?
Yeah.
No, I guess. I guess for me, mine would probably be just to be more open, like you're saying, and maybe just start to take more things into consideration. Even though I may want this particular legacy or my destiny to be a certain way, maybe instead of trying to control it so much, maybe I'll allow God to control and let it be what it's going to be for me.
That's big.
Big.
Q-Ball.
Yes, sir.
Any closing words?
Yep. The mouth of a wise man is in his heart, but the heart of a fool is in his mouth.
Okay. Okay, goddamn it.
Q-Ball 601, much love, respect. Shoot come in your podcast. Thank y'all.
Shout out to both of y'all. Q-Ball and O'Reilly.
All righty.
We out, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I got kind of deep.
Yeah, that was pretty deep.
Kind of deep. I don't know if I'm ready to.
You don't know if you're ready? Ready for what?
To go outside of my
Your
my
wants?
shit.
To go outside your wants?
Nope. They get to call it preferences. My preferences.
You don't know?
It's a preference.
It's a preference.
So they can call it preference.
You can call it a preference too, huh?
I'm usually pretty much a very open-minded guy.
Gabriel Brown said, Diego, what's your deal breaker for you?
My deal breaker, I just don't like bullshit. I don't like insecure paranoias. That's just my thing. That shit is the worst shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if a nigga wants you, he gonna get you. There's nothing I can do to catch you or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a motherfucker constantly pressing me about what I'm on is crazy. I don't like that. You shouldn't even fuck with me if you think that I'm not there. If I've already told you that I'm there. If I tell you this is what we doing, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying?
Gabriel Brown said, so do you like big backs?
I don't hate him like Boss. Boss hates
I don't
big backs.
hate nothing.
He don't like big backs.
I don't hate
And
anything
ugly
in
feet.
this world. There's no hate in my heart for anything.
Yeah,
I learned how to
I don't have
readjust my thinking, thought process of that word. I don't use it. I don't like it.
Okay.
It's just not something I want to use.
He strongly
I
dislikes
strongly
big backs.
dislike.
My thing
big
is
backs,
always
yes.
mental for me. You know what I'm saying? Mental. I don't like stress. I'm a creator. I like to be in a creative, positive space. I don't want to be thinking about bullshit. I don't want to be sitting in here with Boss and we working on mapping some shit out, and my phone is ping, 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 and it's just. I've walked away from some great situations based on bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No, but they're asking, do you like big backs?
I don't dislike them the way you do.
So, do you like them or you don't like them?
I don't crave big back.
You dancing around this.
I don't crave big back.
Okay.
They ask, do I dislike? I won't say I strongly.
No. So
do I
you
like them?
Big backs?
Depend on who it's attached to. It could work. Jill Scott has a big back. Angie Stone has a big back, and I macked her down in the club one night. So
This dude right here.
I can't say I do. I can't say I don't. It depends on who's it's attached to. You know what I'm saying? I can't say I do. I can't say I don't. 818-220-8469. Any ladies want to give us a perspective on their deal breakers, on advice for O'Reilly or cue ball's addiction to 280 ladies? And cue ball, because of you, every time me and this nigga is out somewhere, we're weighing people.
Swear to God, we are. It's the awkwardest shit now, Q. I swear, it's awkward as fuck now. It's weird. It's just weird. Weird. And I know we shouldn't be doing it.
But it's not always bad. You just be breaking down the proportions.
Proportions.
CD, she's about 280, but see how tall she is? She's different. Right. She's about 280, but she's way shorter. It's different. So,
right. But it is, but it's stupid because it's like we can't go nowhere and I don't. No, that's 300.
Everywhere we go,
like that's 300. Now that could be 280. If that was a little taller, that would be, and when I say 280 ain't a bad size on a taller woman. 280 is just, she's gonna be power thick. She's gonna be power thick. If she was 5'10", 5'11", 6 feet, 6'1", 6'2", 6'3", and above, 280? 6'5", 280?
6'5", that's tall as fuck. 6'5"?
6'5", 280?
I gotta look up. I'm 6 feet tall, 6'5".
The
wrestler? She was buff though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She wouldn't be buff. I'm just talking about in a woman's skin.
Monisha Monroe says, so y'all go by height. No, it's the overall.
It's the overall. No, just not height. No. It can be overall. Because you can be 5. Because people don't understand. Some people wear weight in different places. So the lower the weight is, the heavier it is for you. You're like, it's going to be a lot heavier.
The lower on the body.
On the body. The lower the weight on the body, the heavier it'll be. You know what I mean? So sometimes it'll look crazy and somebody tell you, well, I'm 240. And you're like, where? Like my bottom half is big. My top half looks so small, but my bottom half is so big. You know what I mean? Big thighs, big calves, big feet. Lower half is big, smaller half is kind of smaller. It's the weight.
We just be out judging people.
Yeah. It's been crazy.
We don't be judging. We be observing.
I showed him 5'5".
He started doing it.
I showed him because I'm telling somebody 5'5", and this is no knock on nobody that's 5'5", 280. 5'5", 280 is big. Big. Because let me tell y'all something. I'm 5'9", 225. I'm big. My stomach's big. At 5'9", 225. So think about 4 feet smaller.
Mandy McIntyre says a lot of weight goes to the breast. Tits.
What I'm saying, think about that. You're 5 foot, you're 4 foot smaller and 60 pounds heavier.
I'm 218.
Come on.
I weighed myself. I'm 6 feet tall.
Right.
I weighed myself the other day. I'm trying to get down though. I'm going this way with mine. Gabrielle Brown says I carry mine in the ass.
And that's the lower half of the body.
Dragging a wagon back there. Pamela Lilly says, well, I'm proportionate. Pam, you look tall. Are you tall?
She said she was about 5, 6, 7.
She looked tall to me.
She did look tall. Dre's tall though.
Dre Foley?
Dre Foley's tall as shit.
Okay.
She came and picked up her bag. I was like, whoa.
It's a big old. Dre wasn't in here today. She was in Sunday service though.
Definitely was.
Shout out to the new faces we seen in Sunday service.
Shout out to y'all. And if you haven't subscribed to the Secret Menu Podcast group, go to the Secret Menu Podcast group. Go get invited.
Inboxes if you don't know how to get in there.
If you don't know how to do that.
Inboxes if you want to be in there.
Get your ass to Sunday
Get your
service.
opinions heard. You know what I'm saying? We kept it on the level. I wasn't ratchet last night. I had a good little ratchet thing. I said I'll save it for next week.
Get your ass in.
You know what I'm saying?
In
5'6", you was right.
Yeah.
Ray Thavo says, shout out to the Whale Tails. Shout out to the Whale Tails for sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
The whale.
The whale has a tail. And shout out to it.
I guess we just gonna skip hypothetical today because I'm gonna write some for tomorrow. We got to get back to making them good. You know what I'm saying? But what we won't be skipping. What we won't be skipping.
It's about that time.
What we won't be skipping. Walter Freeman with 3,000 stars. Let's get it. Get red. This nigga is a robot. Let's do it.
Yes.
Get to it. Hey. Donations rule the nation. We appreciate the love. The Cash App is at the bottom. The stars is at the bottom. The share button is at the bottom. The YouTube is at the bottom. You could have been anywhere in the world tonight.
But you was here with us. And we love y'all.
For real. For real.
Love y'all.
For real.
Straight up, man. Because y'all didn't have to be in here.
Y'all did not. You know what I'm saying?
And y'all staying here faithfully.
But there are people that you love, and sometimes they need a little extra care and attention. Tap in with our people over at Safe at Home Quality Care Providers. Angie Gonzalez will come through, give you the proper assessment for the loved one that you need looking after. They may be dealing with dementia, Alzheimer's, a broken hip, a broken leg, might be your pregnant wife, needs meal prepping, and help doing the laundry. You know what I'm saying? You're working a lot. You can't be there to help. Safe at Home Quality Care Providers are. Tap in with our people, man. Let's support the community. You heard me?
Yeah, I heard.
Support the people who support us. You know what I'm saying? If you have a business, a product, or something that you want to promote on the Secret Menu Podcast, inbox me or Money Boss, and we can work something out. You heard me. David Greathouse says, I'm about to send y'all some showgirls, so when y'all do the star party, they can start shaking some ass. I'll just keep them in the closet. You know what I'm saying?
I can shake some solo ass.
Come on. It's time.
It's time, girl.
Yeah, man. Bring your ass. Gabrielle Brown says, I definitely will. That's what's up. For sure, man. Support the people who support us.
Support the people, man.
The ones supporting us. I think we did just about everything.
Fine.
I'm going to double check one more thing before we get up out of here.
Yes, sirree, Babo. I'm feeling good. We won today, bro.
Lakers won.
Yes, we did. Up 3-1.
We're looking a lot better, man.
He just got to know when to put people in and when to take people out. When people ain't scoring the ball, they got to come out. When
the coach.
When the team is making a run against you and you got the guys on the court that they're not in a groove and they're not making shots, bring somebody in that's been making shots for you. He don't know how to do that. He don't do that. The boy Beasley had a good first half, right?
He better figure it out soon.
The boy Beasley had a great first half, right?
Right.
He didn't even come back in the second half, bro. How silly is that?
That's pretty goddamn silly.
How silly is that? Doesn't make sense. The guy is putting the ball in the bucket. He's 3 for 3 behind the 3-point line. You're not giving him the ball. He's making buckets. You ride him until it's bad. Till one of the other guys start coming along and they're catching their groove. But I don't know. He wasn't a scorer anyway. Darvin Ham wasn't a scorer. Go look at his fucking stats. Probably averaged 10 points.
I saw him break a glass backboard. That fucked me up because I didn't know the nigga even hooped. You know what I'm saying?
That's probably the highlight of his whole career.
Probably is. Definitely probably the only thing he ever did. Probably the only thing he ever did.
Right. That was the highlight of his career.
Like we ending a little early, man.
Is it a bad thing?
No, it's not. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. Not a bad thing. I was just looking at what we had, and
you ready to die?
It is what it is. What happened?
Ready to die?
What happened?
Darvin Ham's highest ever career average ever. 5.1.
Damn. That's the Lakers coach for those who don't know who we talking about.
He wasn't a scorer, bro.
It's the Lakers coach.
He was not a scorer at all. That's what
but like, what's his rebounds and maybe he was a
rebounder.
I was gonna say maybe the nigga was a Charles Barkley, but I just seen Charles Barkley on there with a 56 point game. Yeah, so it's not Barkley by any means.
Yeah, no.
He wasn't that by any means.
I'm saying average.
I got half a Chipotle burrito I can't wait to get to. For sure.
He came in 96, 97? That's when
Damn, yeah. I ain't never heard of you.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Never heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. But this has been the Secret Menu Podcast.
Yes, sir.
We appreciate y'all tapping in. We will be back tomorrow for sure. Every day.
Every day.
To the boss slide back to the crib.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We appreciate the love. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Diego Red is saying peace.
Money Boss is definitely saying peace.
We out of here.
The Secret Menu Podcast with your hosts, Diego Red and Money Boss. Brought to you by Rebel TV, the Rebel entity. Live from the West Side and worldwide. Real ones know what's up. And if you don't, you get the point. Tap in. It's the Secret Menu Podcast.